So this is the second adventure into the Caves of Hunger. And you guys arrived here having traveled from 10 towns after getting the Codicil of White, which included the Rime of the Frostmaiden. And you recited that rhyme to open a crack in the glacial wall at a place where a waterfall once tumbled down. That newly formed passage led you into the Caves of Hunger, a network of sepulchre ice caves haunted by ravenous beings, one of which you run into a couple times, a Knoll Vampire. You've also seen kobold vampires come and go. Let's see, so I'm going to kind of ping you back around the map here. So, this is the entrance to the place. In this area, you found the ruins of Netheril Skycoach. 4 mages therein entombed inside of it, all missing their skulls. You quickly found out where the skulls were, as flame skulls came out of the caves adjacent and attacked you all.
That hurt.
You defeated them and then proceeded deeper into the caves, descending down this flight of stairs here to where you saw a kobold. A kobold with long, needle-like teeth. It ran from you into this chamber and then kept going. But when you guys followed it to this chamber, you were attacked by ice mephits. That, like, cracking, falling ice broke off of the ceiling and descended down upon you and attacked you. You were then, right after they attacked, set upon by that Knoll Vampire. And Josh, you know a little bit about the Knoll Vampire. You want to share again what your character knows?
Oh, yes. Give me just one quick second and I can get back to it.
Okay. While you're doing that, you found some ruins of a Netheril tower right here, which Professor Scant shared a little bit of information. He thought that in some way that tower could focus arcane energy, and he suggested that if you were to encamp therein, you might be able to, with a short rest, recover some of your spells, not unlike an arcane recovery would grant you.
Ooh.
You ready, Josh?
Uh, Takili Lee was a Fang of Yinogu, a powerful Gnoll whose pack invaded Icewind Dale more than a century ago. When the Gnoll's wanton slaughter of reindeer herds threatened the survival of the Regid tribes, the tribes banded together against the Gnolls and routed them in the autumn of 1333 DR. Takili Lee and his surviving kin fled across the tundra with the Regid tribes in pursuit. The wounded Gnolls found an icy cleft on the edge of the Regid glacier and hid there for the winter. To keep their leader alive, the other Gnolls allowed Takili Lee to eat them one by one, yet his hunger would not abate. Oral came upon the starving, half-frozen creature and flung Takili Lee into an icy tomb deep within the glacier. In doing so, the Frost Maiden sought to preserve what the Gnoll had become, the embodiment of winter's remorseless consumption.
All right, and he is now awake, evidently. So, you've been suffering his hit and run attacks on you as you've been exploring. Further explorations led you to this room where you found the head of a golem. There's a picture of it here in the chat. Its eyes were lit up. And let's see, that room. Here's a description of that room for you. Lying on its side in this 20-foot high cave is an enormous head made of iron, its eyes aglow with golden light. This room, back here, deeper in the caves, you found a slab of stone on which you found draconic writing. And Professor Scant was able to read it for you. It's in Laros, the ancient language of Netheril. And it said to take the free self-guided tour of Yithrin, press the I to cast the spell. So you did that, and you cast a arcane eye spell. While you were looking through that, you were able to see all these further caves out this direction where you saw a whole bunch of kobolds. You think kobold vampires. And you found a whole bunch of snowmen, like snow golems, you believe. And that was about it. Then in this chamber here, there's a whole bunch of shadows. The shadows must have smelled your living blood, and they came after you. And you had a battle with them. Right after they attacked, the Knoll Vampire attacked again. You gave chase, and that's where we ended, in this chamber here.
Oh,
So you
but there
get...
was one chamber where there were statues that fascinated me.
Oh, very important. Yeah. So back to, I think, this room right here. Let me see what that description says. Ice-filled cave. No, that's just icicle, so it must be this one up here. That one up there, I think, is the one you remember, Dawson.
Yes.
Yep. Army of small, misshapen ice sculptures, each about 3 feet tall, vaguely resembling a kobold. One of them
Was an owl.
a much
with
more
this.
a much more artistic one at that too, and yeah, with the initials LB carved onto it.
Don't dare hope, but my wife, my lost beloved, was a sculptor, and her initials were LB.
So Dawson's
Could that
been.
be the?
Go ahead.
Could that be the work of my beloved Lil? Go ahead.
So you haven't been to that cave to look at it in person yet. So that's somewhere you might think of going. Back to where you guys are. So you guys are here. You take a long rest, so you'll be able to update your resources and such on your tokens, which should be right there. And let's do some character intros. So like I said, Melody's not here. She got called away to help her Yeti family in the Spine of the World Mountains. But while she was there, she was on an adventure with Spore, No Name, and told No Name about your party and suggested No Name should join you guys. And that's where No Name came from, at Melody's invite. So let's start with Dawson. Go ahead, Dawson.
Yes, Dawson was a cloistered scholar, a scholar from down south who was living a blissful life of study, and but his poor wife was taken under mysterious circumstances up north, and he's gone questing to find her. And along the way, he's been learning magic to grow in power.
All right. Next, we got Spore. Go ahead, Spore.
So, greetings. I'm Spore. I think I'm a wood elf. So basically, I'm a Spore living in the wood elf. I think the wood elf at one juncture was a famed or rising star. I don't know, but famed pastry chef. I don't know if it's Baldur's Gate or maybe Waterdeep, but had kind of a budding career in the city making pastries, and then became the new home of the Spore. And the Spore had different ideas than making uh, beautiful little pastries and stuff like that. So the Spore infested, and then have now kind of ventured out in the world looking for newness, right? So kind of living vicariously through its its humanoid host. It's ventured north. Now that it's got some kind of heat, I know the Spore doesn't really thrive in this environment. So just a curious wood elf that's slowly kind of, if you can imagine poison ivy, slowly turning green as the advances. And it's a druid with a circle of spores. So that is I.
And next, we got Pruin.
Pruin is a furbolg that hails originally from the Moonshay Isles. He is a cleric of Grand Peak Smasher, the furbolg deity. He had to flee the Moonshay Isles and wound up in Waterdeep, where he became a professor at New Olam College. He led an expedition north looking for giant artifacts from the ancient giant kingdom of Astoria. Uh, Unfortunately, his expedition met with tragedy, and he was implanted with a red slod tadpole that he carried around for a lot longer than was strictly necessary. But he has since cured himself of that, and now is just continuing to wander the north, um, looking for artifacts and hopefully curing or fixing the problem that led to this winter.
All right. Next, we got Tony.
Tony Gurzoni, older brother of Daniel Gurzoni, you may have heard of him. He rides around when he's not inside of a cave, on the Gurzoni family sigil, a mastiff named Fido. And more importantly, Fido has a sack on his collar that Tony's detached and wearing as a backpack filled with doggy treats that help heal the party. They are tasty, nutritious, but most importantly, healthy. Um, Tony is also a bearer of the Phoenix Soul that has been augmented with Ariel's blessing that makes him impervious to the cold, which is why he's able to venture into these deep, dark ice caverns as much as he wants. Tony is a level 8 redemption paladin with the healer and mounted combatant feats.
All right, then you have Valine, one of the Arcane Brotherhood. She came here looking for the Codicle of White, looking for ancient Netheril, lost cities, and lost artifacts, and as such is traveling with you all. She confides mostly in Pruin.
Because she's the brightest star in the north.
Her and Pruin are like inseparable. Mostly Pruin is inseparable from her.
Pruin may be suffering from level 3 madness that is infatuation with her. So I apologize in advance for my tactical decisions that are based on that madness.
Okay, so you had the long rest here. The last you saw of the Knoll Vampire, it went down this chute that consists of about a 15-foot diameter smooth tunnel that descends steeply down into the earth. Let's see, the room you're in here. There's the top of a partially shattered tower resting on its side in this 30-foot high cavern. Long icicles hang from the ceiling. There's a hole in the floor, that's where the Gnoll went. Access to the toppled tower can be had through its east side, which is open through those surrounded by rubble. While you had a little bit of chance to look in more detail at this spire, you found an intact frieze depicting 8 towers of magic, which it showed a crowd of graduating magi, the farthest of whom are stepping into towers adorned with a symbol that depicts a school of magic. So Dawson, you can identify the schools of magic pretty easily. You're well familiar with those. And Professor Scant chimes in. He says, "This must be the fabled House of the Arcane, the academy for the city's fledgling magi. Once graduated, they would choose the arcane tradition that would forever define their station and duty." All right, so that's what you guys found. What would you guys like to do?
I'm going to start out by casting Aid
Okay.
at levels 2 on Valine, Tony, and No Name. So +5 to current and max.
Thank you.
And you guys can all reset all your icons there. No Name Spore starts with Inspiration and a Potion of Greater Healing. Pruin still has their Inspiration and Greater Healing. And the rest of you, I think, have used them.
Yes.
You can take off the Strength 4 icon, Pruin. That restores overnight. The strength
Wonderful.
drained away by the shadows comes back to you.
That's what that was.
I had forgotten all about that, to be honest.
All right, Tony. Consult with your crew, and then which way you heading?
Okay.
Well, it sounds to me like Dawson has an interest in the carvings up to the northeast, so I say we head up there to check those out for him.
Okay.
All right.
Let's head to the statues room.
So, on the way, you go by this room here, which is the room that the shadows came from. The dark shadows that play across its icy recesses are still there, but there's nothing living in there anymore. Then you pass by this cave to the north here. That one... It's a 20-foot high cavern. You can see it tapers to a dead end, and there's a dozen human skeletons sheathed in frost lying on the uneven floor, but their skulls are all missing.
Would this be like another flame skull situation?
It reminds you of it.
Yeah, that was terrible. But now I have a fire-resistant ring, so... Okay.
Pass on by.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go ahead and do
Then
that.
you come to this cave here, which is filled with icicles, floor to ceiling. You can hear some high-pitched barking and yipping echoing through the cave. You can't quite tell which direction it's coming from until you get close to this passage here. And then you can tell it's coming from down that passage.
And it's probably the kobolds.
Probably. Continue on to this cave. You can hear the yipping more, and it's coming from this passage. And in that cave, you find all the statues, just a whole bunch of them. An army of small, misshapen ice sculptures, each about 3 feet tall, vaguely resembling a kobold, except for one. Hidden among the kobolds, a much more artistic and instead depicting a large owl.
Like large,
Does-
how large? Sorry.
Does
As-
look like my Lil's work.
Not only that, Dawson, but it looks like Oliver, which Lil was
Oh.
familiar with.
Yes.
Not the owl.
Could she be alive somewhere in here?
A careful look around the place finds no more sculptures like that one. And a careful look at that sculpture doesn't find any kind of other carvings or writings in it. So a tantalizing clue, but nothing else here to guide you on.
I would suggest we go south on one of those passages in the, not in the kobold chamber, but in chambers next to it.
So Dawson's pointing back towards this
Like
direction.
one of
Is that
these,
right, Dawson?
That's correct.
All right. You gonna go that way, Tony?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go this way.
All right. That cavern. It's about 25 feet high. There's got a dome ceiling festooned with icicles. A rough-hewn staircase leads up to the north, the one you came down. So you want to continue on through it?
Yeah, let's go to the south.
As you're going through it, Pruin, you spot something. A dark, hulking shape moving through the ceiling, as if it's swimming through the ice. It's oppressive in its presence, and it moves out of sight, not to reappear.
Did it seem familiar at all?
No.
It seemed like the
No.
owlbearer.
No,
Why?
it was a large, like whale size large, very big creature.
I warned the others.
Okay. All right. Then you come to an intersection here. You can head west or south.
Can we look west to see if it connects
Yeah.
to that other passage?
A quick look to the west reveals this cave, and in that cave there, naturally formed stairs leading up to the north, and a passage that continues on to the west. So west or south?
I say south.
Oh,
All right.
Ooh, another passage down.
This cavern has about a 30-foot high ceiling and a giant hole in the floor that forms the upper end of a tunnel. When you enter this cave and you get ready to look at that tunnel, Dawson, you catch a brief scent on the wind. The perfume your wife, Lillistra, used to wear. You can't tell where it came from, though.
Ooh.
So you can go down the slide or to the south.
Well, I guess we best go to the south before we go down the slide, because I don't think we're getting back up without...
You'll need some
ladder.
climbing gear, you're pretty sure. All right, a tunnel zigs and zags and delves deeper into the ice, finally opening up into a larger chamber ahead. And at the end of that big chamber, you see basically a wall of ice blocking the way to the east and a passageway that continues to the south.
Is the wall of ice translucent? Can anything be seen
Not
past
from
it?
a ways past, but if you'd like to approach closer, maybe you can see something or shine a light on it too. I'm gonna grab your tokens and move them down. Get caught back up where you guys are.
Tony, check that out.
Oh, yeah, you got it, boss.
Okay, Tony, go ahead and put your guy like about 20 feet away from it. Put everyone else where you want to be when Tony gets about 20 feet away or so. Josh, hopefully you can control Valine. If not, let me know.
No, I can. Yes.
I generally like to be up the front where I can get soak up things.
Okay. As you move closer to the ice, shining whatever light sources you have on it, you begin to sense some sort of presence there, Tony. And then you see a long, black, snake-like movement in the ice. And let me see. Got a description here for you.
Remoraz attack.
Oh,
A flat sheet of cloudy ice forms one wall of this 40-foot high cavern. Something dark and humongous shifts behind the wall, its tentacles waving unimpeded. Tony, you become aware that you are not alone inside your mind.
Oh dear.
Somehow this horror from another world has wormed its way inside you. If you could, please, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, boy.
That's why we sent you, Tony.
So a 15.
15, okay. You almost feel yourself giving way to it, and you jump back just in time to break the connection between you and this thing. But yes, there's something there, and you feel like if you get close, you'll make connection with it again, or it'll make connection with you.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Pruin, you have the same feeling in your stomach as when that thing swam overhead.
As in, it was the exact same thing or something similar.
Similar feeling. You didn't really get a good look at what it was.
Got it. Understood. By the way, that is, I love the map, the way they did that.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I think I have the same throw pillow.
So you'll have to get dangerously close to that wall of ice to go through the southern passageway. You could backtrack if you don't want to get any closer.
We could check out what's up here. And then, if we need to, we could all just kind of like death ball run around this corner in the Paleora.
Yeah, I say we go take out the. Or were you talking about taking out the kobold vampires?
No, sorry. Just backtracking a little, and instead
the
of
west.
going south, we go westwardly.
Before we do that, do we want to take out the kobold vampires and see what's down that passageway?
Somebody's spoiling for a fight.
I just yeah. No, not really, but I didn't know if we wanted to check out what was down that, because I didn't get to the Arcane Eye. I didn't get to go south any further to see what was down that passageway.
Well, do you want to take the whole minesweeper approach to it? Clear out the blocks around the mines and then go to the mines? So instead of going to the mine, go west. I mean, that said, we might bump into a room that's full of kobolds as well, but...
Oh, I'm good with whatever.
Yeah.
West, Tony?
Yep.
Okay.
And a dead end.
Okay, you come to a dead end. An uneven ceiling that ranges about 15 to 30 feet. Put your lead person about here, so you can see the around the corner to the left. Put you guys, the rest of you, where you want to be when you get to there. Tony and Spore and Pruin, you hear a deep sigh issue from the darkness to the left. A voice steeped in malevolence and hatred whispers to you in a language reminiscent of Elvish. You don't know what he says exactly. Professor Scant pipes up. He said, "Cursed be those who gaze upon the horror that Dracareth has become. Such promise wasted, lost in this cold sepulchre. Where were you centuries ago when he was in the prime of his life? Where were you when the frigid darkness consumed him? You are no good to Dracareth now. Nothing remains of him but frozen bones, ancient treasure, and me." And just as Professor Scant says, "and me," you see movement in the darkness, Tony, to the left, and everyone roll initiative.
I'm so startled. Oh, glad to see my token macros working. A-okay.
Nice. So to roll initiatives, no name or Spore, click your token, and then if you have alphabetically sort token actions turned off, it'll be the top left button that says IN+2 across the top of the screen.
I thought I had it. But I found it.
There you go.
No.
Oh, nice roll.
Is that it?
That's it. You got it.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, then the dark form is over here, Tony, and its initiative is 19, but that means no name beat it. No name, your first act. So you see this malevolent, dark, incorporeal presence kind of form out of the darkness, almost like it pulls in the darkness towards itself, and then begins advancing toward you. What do you want to do? And it's going to attack Tony, you can tell. What do you want to do, no name?
I will instantly be scared. And I will pop my symbiotic entity and bonus action Shillelagh.
All right, and then move where you want, and then Valine's turn, Josh.
Valine will pop out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there, and hit it with a wand of magic missiles. So that's 12 damage. 12 force damage.
Okay, the force bites into the thing. It cries out in pain with each missile striking it, and then turns its attention to Valine, who heard it so. With blinding speed, it flies around, kind of an arc around you, Tony. Never getting too close to you, but closing on Valine. When it gets there, it tries to reach out and touch her, but she dodges out of the way of it, and
I'll take my reaction.
moves into space within 10 feet, 12 necrotic damage. It takes Necro, I believe. Oh no, it seems to be immune to it. Your spores just kind of fly through the air and don't ever have anything to attach or find purchase on.
That's my theme.
Okay, then the Wraith is done, and Pruin, your turn.
All right. Let me just check something real fast. Pruin is going to move up to here. There's one. Let me see what. It's a 15-foot radius. So if I'm standing right here, the Wraith should be in Spirit Guardians, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay. After Pruin, Dawson.
I'll just go down there and firebolt it. There we go.
You connect. It resists the fire, taking 5
Okay.
points. Then Tony.
Okay, let's move here. get ready to start protecting Lean and attacking him with my flail. First shot, an 18 for 9.
Hit. And your magical weapon finds purchase, does full damage to it.
Okay. And let's go second shot. Ooh, let's put a first level smite on that. So a crit for 16 plus.
It is undead. So 32,
16.
45.
Yeah, that much.
All right. So your mace strikes through this thing in a blinding flash of radiant energy. It's like struck back, and through this wall, screeching as it goes, bits of it are like peeled off on the wall. It seems like it went through the wall, but part of it is still there. Like you might have killed it with that blow, but somehow you knocked it through the wall over there. All right, so we're out of combat. What do you guys want to do?
Like the free action clap. Quite impressive.
Well, I say we maybe hustle a little bit so that the Spirit Guardians is still going, in case that thing comes back.
Did they say treasure?
When they were... Do we see anything else in this room?
Nothing else in that room, no.
Oh, I thought they said treasure.
Nothing remains of him but frozen bones and ancient treasures, and me, is what Professor Scant says. He did say treasure.
Can I do a hasty... Well, I'm not really great at investigation, but I'll try.
Yeah, if you guys want to take a quick walk through the room, you can make either your choice, investigation or perception check.
I'm going to detect magic as well.
I'll do perception.
Okay.
I want to use...
Okay, this wall of ice is rather thin. Right over here, there's a cavity behind it. You can tell.
Oh, I'm gonna start bashing at the wall of ice with my mace.
Okay, your strikes in the ice
and my axe
reverberate through the halls. You come to another chamber. Here, it is also empty. The remains of the wraith's tattered clothing lie on the ground here, where Tony knocked it into oblivion.
Do another perception check here, then?
Yeah, if you search that area, you find another chamber, and then another one, eventually leading you all the way back to there. When you get all the way back to this location back here, you find... Beyond 3 walls of ice in the northernmost cyst is the frost-covered skeleton of a dead mage, clad in blue mantle and surrounded by the rotted remains of 6 ancient, leather-bound spellbooks that are no longer legible, and a cracked crystal ball. Clutched in the dead mage's hands is a staff fashioned out of chardelin. So, the staff and the blue mantle that he's wearing have both held up to the elements for what could be hundreds of years or 1,000 years. And so they must be magical. Yeah, they are both magical. Abjuration on one, and enchantment on the staff, abjuration on the mantle.
Definitely take the mantle. We've run into the Shardlin before, though, and know that it's bad news.
Can be.
So I'm not going to touch the Shardlin staff.
Does anybody have a detect magic or identify by like a ritual cast?
I can identify as a ritual.
Do we want to spend 10 minutes to do that, or are we making too much noise? Well, because I'm the one that would like it, or at least needs to know what it is, I will stand guard out here for 10 minutes in case our hammering through walls has brought anybody to investigate.
Okay. Well, I'll ritual identify and start with the staff there.
Okay. The staff is a staff of charming, fashioned out of chardelin. So there's all the things a Staff of Charming can do. Quite a powerful staff that a druid can use and a wizard can use both. And then you want to continue and do the mantle?
Yep, we'll give that a go.
The mantle is a mantle of spell resistance.
Ooh, nice.
So would anyone like to don that mantle right now?
Presumably that's attunement, right?
It is. Yeah, you'd have to take a short rest before you'd be able to actually use it.
All right, well, I'll put it on, but let's keep moving.
Okay. So after you've identified those, you can take the whatever treasure you can from that dead mage. You can, let's see here. If you zoom out, you could go back to the kobold lair over here, and there's more passages beyond. You could go to the snowman lair, although you didn't really see anything in value there. There are plenty of snow mounds that could be hiding something. There is also then the slide here, and the slide here, and of course this chamber over here.
Is Pruin's Spirit Guardian still going? It's like what, 10 minutes
No,
long?
it's just 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we identified that. And the Knoll Vampire went down one of the chutes.
The one with the tower. Yeah, the cave with the tower on its side.
But you might suspect that they might be connected, right? Or potentially.
Probably. I'll bet they are.
Well, it wouldn't be fun unless they were.
I still think we should, before going down the chute, see what's past the kobold vampires.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it. We got a paladin.
I'll drag you guys over.
That's right.
So there's a couple.
What can go wrong?
You guys are here now. There's a couple avenues of approach. You know, you have the two different staircases that go in. So if you want to take up your spots that you want to be in as you approach, you're not too confident that the vampires won't smell you coming no matter what. But if one of you wanted to try and sneak in, you could.
Nothing sneaky about me.
Oh, hey, can Valine have cast Animate Dead on that skeleton of that wizard?
Yeah, I think so. And there's plenty of other skeletons too around. So, Animate Dead. 3rd level. Takes a minute to cast. Bones or corpse of medium humanoid. If no command, defense of, must recast effects 4 at a time. Okay, so here's a skeleton. I'm trying to build up a kind of a database of creatures that are automatically set for you to control, but I don't have that set up yet. So it'll be just like spells, how you can drag spells off into the map. This skeleton should not be that powerful. Let me get rid of this guy.
So I'm going to try to keep track. Well, I'll just never mind. I've got a better way to do it.
I made it so you can control the skeleton now. He'll go in initiative right after Valine.
Awesome.
All right. So take up your spots where you want to be. When you approach the room, you can be like basically this square here, or this square here, or anywhere behind those squares.
I'll let Tony take the lead.
Okay, so there's Tony. Everyone else get you where you want to be when Tony steps on in.
Did Tony move yet?
He's there, yeah.
Oh, then I need to refresh. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem.
So we only want to, basically want to all go through one passage.
I plan on plugging this one. They're probably going to route around.
Don't charge in the thick of them, because I want to hit them with a fireball before we get a lot of collateral damage.
What kind of wizard are you, Dawson?
Not that kind.
Okay.
He didn't ask how big the room was. He said he cast fireball.
That's right.
So I want to give you Are you going to cast it from the other passage or through this one?
Yeah, from behind Tony there.
Okay. Trying to figure out where I want to be. All right, well, I want to give you an avenue to do so, but then want to be able to move in behind Tony and.
But you can be, between me and Tony. That's no
Okay.
problem.
Just don't want you to catch my beautiful hair on fire.
That hasn't happened in hours.
For some reason, Spore is really careful about fires.
That's right. Black.
You back, Josh?
Yes, I am. So
Cool.
now I can put the skeleton there. I'll be there.
It's been 10 minutes, so I'm going to redo my symbiotic entity.
Okay.
Okay. I know I don't have endless versions, so.
Okay. Then, roll initiative. The chamber you come into...
Who's our scaly friend?
That's Valine animated him from the bones of the ancient Netherese wizard.
Very nice.
Yeah. Okay, so
slightly
the
terrifying.
20-foot-high ceiling here is festooned with icicles. The tunnel to the south contains a staircase that leads down. The stench of death wafts up the southern stairs. The yips and barks abate as you approach. They take up positions in hiding, thinking that you don't know that they're there, but you do. So when you come down, you roll your initiative, then we roll theirs. Alright. First person to act is No Name.
All right, so bonus action Shillelagh.
Okay.
And then I am going to ready Summon Beast
Okay.
at second level, but I
Okay.
am going to ready it to cast it after Dawson. Oh, who's doing the fireball?
That's
Dawson.
Dawson.
All right, so I'm going to wait until after Dawson casts, and then I'm going to cast Summon Beast.
Okay. This ravenous, skin and bones, feral kobold with needle-sharp, long fangs rushes forward to you, Tony, and tries to bite you.
No.
Is this
20 to hit.
Sorry. Let me see which character am I playing.
Tony is 18.
Yeah, and I can't increase that. 20 will hit.
Okay. You take 8 piercing and 6 necrotic.
Oh no.
and I'll
Are you
use
su-
my reaction.
Are you sure you want to do that? It's because you readied to cast a spell, which would use your reaction too.
Oh,
Okay, I'll take it.
You want to do the spell instead?
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And
Okay, so yeah, you take that, and your hit point max is reduced by 6,
Okay.
so you get a long rest in. All right. That's its thing. Dawson gets every single one of them
That
in
is awesome.
a erupting ball of flames.
Couldn't be better. That chamber was designed for you.
It just called my give me itchy fingers there.
You're just like, oh, you know what this needs? Fire.
16 dex saves.
Kind of
1, 2, 3,
toothy
4,
looking
5,
kobolds
6.
actually kind of cute.
Okay,
Got a
so the
big
fire
ol' head.
damage did 29 to that guy. This guy made his save, so he takes half of 29 is 28 is 14.
14.
Okay, and then fail it.
Damn right. Do it again.
14. Then fail and make it. Okay. After Dawson, you want to do your spell, No Name?
Yes, please.
What kind of beast are you bringing in?
How about a honey badger?
Monster.
It's just going to be a land.
Familiar.
Honey
Summon
badger.
beast level 2.
Yes, please. Right here. Oh, I can move it.
Should be able to. And I need to, I think, up its hit points to 30, right?
I always get this wrong, but yes, 30.
Okay.
Oh. Yep, 30, please.
And it can go right now.
All right, I want it there. I'm going to take the Maul at advantage because of
Pack tactics.
pack tactics.
Oh,
And
no. Double 1.
there you go.
All right. After
Good thing you had
Dawson, you
advantage,
did your
right?
readied one, and then Valine, your turn.
Valine's going to Wand of Magic Missiles, the kobold that the badger just missed.
Okay.
So that's going to be 9.
9 force damage. And then we got another spawn going. Okay, so this
So
spawn.
my skeleton's going to go next.
I'm sorry, what was that?
The skeleton.
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
he-
Yeah, go ahead. He can
can
stand
skeleton-
square. Yeah, he can stand there.
All right, he's going to move there and try to stab. Actually, he'll keep moving down to here and try to stab this almost dead kobold with his short sword.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a pike? That's cooler. I don't know what that does, though.
He doesn't. Actually, that was like a special skeleton. So just
Okay.
short sword. Yeah.
Just short sword. Actually, I'll move down to there. Short sword on that one.
Okay.
21 for 6.
21 for 6. It resists. It only takes 1, but that's enough to finish it. Okay.
All right, and then it's got one more movement, so it'll move down to there.
All right. So the spawn to the west of the skeleton regenerates 10 hit points. Then it bites at the beast to the northeast of it. With pack tactics, it gets a 15 to hit the beast, doing 5 points of piercing, 5 necro, so 10 total. Regenerates 5 from the necro, or restores 5 from the necro it did. And the beast's maximum is also reduced by 5. 25. Alright. Then Pruin, your turn.
All right, Prune's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there, and he could see him from there, right? Or is that
Yeah, sure.
okay? Then sacred, just do Sacred Flame on that one. Nine radiant damage, 16 dex save.
Failed it. Took 9 radiant. Doesn't take extra from radiant.
Well, that's a boo.
Yeah, that's no fun.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, now we got the spawn in the very southwest corner there. Going to close up on the beast. Biting at it. 23 to hit with pack tactics, doing 12 points damage to it. Restoring 7 hit points to the spawn, plus it regenerated. So it heals all the way up from that. And then we got another spawn going. It's joining the feast on the beast with a bite. Hitting for 13. So 6 is piercing, so it's only going to regenerate 2 plus 10 is plus 12. Almost all the way up to full, and finishes the beast off. And then the spawn here is going to go after the skeleton. Biting at it. 11 misses the skeleton. And then the spawn to the northwest of the skeleton. Oh, and that one also regenerated 10. Northwest of the skeleton regenerates 10. And bites at the skeleton. For 5 piercing and 5 necro, the skeleton takes all of that. So minus 10. And this guy gets back 5 more. Okay.
It sucked blood out of a skeleton.
Yeah. Somehow took the negative energy out of the skeleton. Tony, your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna ask Dawson. Hey, do that thing again. They're not dead. And I will patiently dodge.
After Tony, no name.
Yeah, so I hear that, so instead of running in there, I will just pick this one right here, and I'll do the chill touch.
12 does not connect.
All right.
Then Dawson.
We need to do some radiant or something on these
I did. Doing my best.
things.
Oh shit! The one you did radiant on, it did not regenerate. Pruin, and I forget which one that was. We'll say it was this guy. So he's 10 hit points further down.
It seemed like a perfectly nice skeleton, but
30. Okay, that's 15 if they fail. So they could all live. 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. All of them saved except the first one. The first one is burned up. The others take 15 points of fire damage each. 15. And then after Dawson, Valine.
The skeleton, I assume, even if it saved, would, I mean, it's
Yeah,
only
it was burned up, yeah.
Well, Valine looks at Dawson and says, "You owe me a skeleton." And then, because she, these things, has anybody done necro damage against these guys? I bet it doesn't do anything.
I've tried a few times.
And were they immune?
I missed.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Then I'm going to try chill. Valine's going to try chill touching this one right here.
Okay, go for it. Nope.
I think they are immune.
They must be immune. All right, this spawn closes up on Tony and bites with disadvantage. 9's a miss, and then Pruin, your turn. Oh, and
Well, I'll do the. I'm going to test the theory though, because I think I have a reaction.
Oh, reaction, so. Yeah, go for it. 15 con saved to negate. It negated. They are immune. It definitely must be immune.
It must 100% immune.
Sacred Flame on the one in front of Tony.
Dex save. You got him.
6 radiant.
6 radiant, and no regeneration for that one now. Okay, and then we got a guy going. One of the south here is going to gang up on Tony with some pack tactics to make it a straight up bite. That's a 10, not enough. Then we got this guy here. Oh, and he also regenerated. This guy here is going to regenerate 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dashes over to there. This guy regenerates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Goes to there. And then Tony, your turn.
Okay. I'll roll the dice. Let's attack that one with some flailing action. A miss on the first one. Does a 9 hit?
No. All right, after Tony, no name.
Kind of see what's happening. So I'm going to use my movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, right?
Yep.
And then instead of second level, I'm going to go third level and cast Conjure Animals. Where are you at? Yep, so we'll take 2 dire wolves.
Oh, conjure
Badgers.
animals. Nice, okay.
Yep, not to use... the summon beast didn't work for me. So,
Throw those guys where you want them.
yep, so let's just clog. Can that be there?
Yeah, you can back up before you do it.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to do first. There. Appreciate it. And then... Badam. Right there.
All right, and then
So,
you can have them
nicely
go
done.
next.
All right, so this one... I don't think they have pack tech. Do they have
They
pack
do.
tech?
They do.
They
Yeah.
do. All right, so this I would argue that this one right here is within 5 feet of
It is.
Tony. So I will click on you and I will bite.
Oh, a crit. 21
Alright.
points of piercing damage to that thing. It resists the piercing damage, so it takes only 10 of the 21. And then a 13 strength save or you knock it prone. Down it goes.
All right, perfect. And that's it. Because I don't think this one can go down the corridor, so it's just waiting for the kobolds to come to him
Got
or
it.
her.
Your turn, Dawson.
Well, let's see. I get disadvantage if I firebolted that one. So I'm going to go up here. I want to firebolt the one down that corridor. There we go.
That hit.
22 for 11.
Okay, after Dawson, Valine's turn.
Valine's going to want a magic missiles, the one that's prone.
Got it. How many missiles? All of them? Dropped it.
Yeah, 13. Yeah.
After Valine, Pruin.
Is this? Am I adjacent to this guy right here?
You are.
All right, I'm going to try to hit him with my my mace. Let me see if there's anything I want to cast on that first. I don't think so. I should do bless more, shouldn't I? Okay, well, that's neither here nor here. Okay, Mace Attack. And I never do it, so there it is. 19, and I have the special ability that does extra damage, right? I don't
You
remember.
do. Although I don't know that I have a macro for it, so just do another D8.
So that's going to be 9 plus 4, and I'm
Radiant?
pretty sure yeah, radiant damage.
Okay, so 13 points damage to that. Well, actually, 9 does 4 and 4, so 8 points damage to that one. But no regeneration is the good news.
Divine Strike, that's the new one.
Okay, after Pruin, Spawn's turn. The one Pruin just hit is going to attack Tony with a bite. No regeneration because of the radiant damage you did to it. And Tony hit you, doing 8 piercing and 6 necrotic, and your max is reduced by 6. And it regenerates 6, even though it's radiant. Alright, then this radiant also resets. Then we got the spawn coming up on the wolf. 1, 2, 3, biting on the wolf. 20 is a hit for 12 points of damage to the wolf. And reducing his maximum hit points by 5. And regenerating 5 from that. And also 10 for normal. Got that. And then the last spawn. 1, 2, 3. Comes there, attacks the wolf. With advantage now for pack tactics, crits him. For 11 and 12 is 23 points of damage to the wolf. And reduces his maximum hit points by 12. So that's down to 20. And regains 12 plus 10, 22 hit points for max. Okay. Then, Tony, your turn.
Okay, let's go ahead and try and hit him. With the big flail. I swear the button keeps moving. Does a 17
It
hit?
does.
So let's put a first level smite on it.
It is undead.
So 17 for 11 plus 6 plus 7, so 13, 24.
And radiant, so no regeneration.
And then the second flail attack. Boom! 25 for 9.
9, finished it.
Nice.
Alright, finish your move where you want, Tony. That round's
Tony will move actually here.
your turn, no name.
All right, bonus action. Right here on that one, I will do alphabetic order, RL, hex. So I will hex this one to test out the necrotic damage philosophy. And then I'm going to chill touch still, because I haven't yet done necrotic damage. And
And still no. So the wolves I'll move the bottom one. If you want him to come around behind, I'll move him for you while you attack with the top one.
Yeah, absolutely. I would appreciate that.
5, 6, 7,
And how about you hit?
10, 11.
So this is not with
12.
advantage because I don't know.
Okay, that's a hit
All right.
for
So-
6 piercing. And strength save or go prone. Down he goes.
Perfect.
The other wolf
Did that have the dash?
had to dash, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, after no name, Dawson, your turn.
All right, I'll firebolt the non-prone spawn.
That's a hit.
25 for 16.
Then Valine.
Valine is going to move to here and attempt to chill touch the non-prone spawn.
Go for it. Armor class 16 is what you're looking for. 7 is not it. Pruin, your turn.
Pruin's going to move to here and attempt to Sacred Flame the prone spawn.
Dex save for the prone one. 13 fails. It takes 14 radiant. Doesn't get to regenerate on his next turn. And then their turn. Alright, so that one that was on the ground stands up. Can't
I'll
regenerate.
protect the first attack.
Oh, fight, stop, attack, creature. Use the attack now in 5 feet of you, and you're willing to shield. So disadvantage on the bite on the wolf.
Yep.
23 hit. 6 damage kills the wolf. And stand him up. He doesn't get any blood out of the corpse, unfortunately for him.
Do we just assume that was a large creature, right?
Uh-huh.
Of course.
Alright. Where did Pruin go? Are you inside someone? There you go, Pruin. You might need to reload again, maybe if you didn't know you were inside someone. Let's see. Okay, so it finishes off that wolf, and it's not going any closer to you guys. It's cowering there without being able to regenerate it. It's looking kind of puny. Then the one that can't regenerate turns its attention to the wolf behind it. You see its wounds close up, and then it tries to bite the wolf in the back, hitting him for 12 points of damage, reducing his max by 6. See the wolf shrivel up a little bit. This guy gain more strength. And then Tony, your turn.
Let's move up and attack this guy right next to me. First hit, 16 for 9.
That's a hit, and he's dead.
Moving up, and 22 for 7.
That's a hit for 7. There's if you guys got right there, you can melee attack that guy. Still, no name, your turn.
Can I? I've never used hex before. Can I move that hex as bonus action?
Yeah.
No, I can't have hex. So I just didn't. That's a concentration, so I couldn't have passed that.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you couldn't have it in the wolves at the same time.
Yeah, but I'll lose it. Just because I got it as part of a feat. So all right. So I want I want to use this shillelagh. So I'm going to move up, and I'm going to actually strike with my shillelagh.
Go for it.
Alphabetic order. Think. Anyways, there we are.
Oh no, Dawson.
Whatever. Whatever. I'll let my
Oh yeah, your
my
wolf.
beast.
Yeah.
The beast needs to attack. Yeah.
That's a
Maybe it'll hit.
That's it from Dawson for 9. The wolf, go ahead. It's a hit for 12. That does 6 to him. And maybe knocks him prone. Dex save. No, strength save. Oh, made a strength save, so not prone. And then Dawson fired on him. Then Valine, your turn.
Valine is going to try to chill touch.
They're immune to necrotic.
Did we finally establish that, or is
No,
it?
no.
I'm going
You
to
have no idea. You've attacked him like 10 times and missed
Oh my
every time.
God.
And again.
Pruin.
Sacred Flame.
Dex save. It dodged it. And then its turn. So it regenerates. And then it will turn on to Tony and bite on Tony. 7's a miss. And then Tony, your turn.
My reaction on its turn.
Go
Just
for
to
it.
see. It's only 4 points of damage.
4 necrotic. Con save. Ooh. It actually does take a little necrotic. Took 2 necrotic.
Yes. I
Okay,
finally
Tony.
did damage.
16 for big 11. 22 for another big 11.
22. After Tony. No name.
Schlele.
16 or 14 connects, doing 5 magic bludgeoning, 1 necrotic. You're symbiote right now, right? Too.
Yes.
All right, so that's 5 magic. The necrotic is going to half, so it's 3. So it's a total of 8.
Okay. I'm glad you can do math.
Then
and then
Wolf's turn.
Wolf's turn.
Wolf does not hit, and
Okay.
then Dawson's turn. Dawson finishes it. It burns up and shrieks in pain, leaving you guys not too much worse for wear. They didn't hit you a whole lot. They mostly hit the things you cast.
I did spend a few spells though.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
All right. So you guys are in the cave now that you searched out where the kobolds were. You still have your direwolf spore with you,
Nice.
lasting for an hour.
Should
Yeah.
I name him?
Probably.
Felix.
You have these stairs going down. You guys want to head on down, Tony?
Oh,
Yes.
Helene's going to reanimate that skeleton. Have to animate that again. Since
Test that
everything-
enemy did. Alright.
Yeah, since everything is immune to necrotic damage, is about all she can do.
Supposedly immune.
No, that's literally all the damage I do is necrotic.
Yeah, that's
Alright, put your lead guys down here then. As you come down the stairs and into this chamber. The narrow passageway through the ice opens up into a 30-foot-high cavern, reeking of death. The floor is slippery and slightly concave and littered with bones. There is a flight of stairs down to the right, and a couple of side caves to the north.
I have me in the lead, but I suspect Tony's actually in the lead.
Yeah. So,
Can this creature get around us,
the
or
wolf, yeah, your wolf can squeeze through the passageway.
okay? Do we want to have the wolf investigate some of the rooms? Just obviously, it's not going to investigate, but it will draw attention.
that's what familiars are for.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, put you guys where you want to be when you get... the wolf explores the chamber, doesn't find anything in the north 2 areas.
Okay.
So put you guys where you want to be as you're starting to walk in with Tony, like, right there. And I will be right back in, like, a minute. You need another skeleton, right, Josh?
I do, yes, please, and I'll have him right next to No Name.
Alright, should be able to move that guy around. Awesome. Alright, so as you're moving into this chamber, Dawson, you feel kind of a hot breath on your back. And you turn to look, and coming down the stairs behind you is the Knoll Vampire. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh no. Oh no. I've been sitting on that one for a week.
For a minute. That's pretty brilliant.
Alright, first person to act is going to be
Oh boy.
Valine.
Valine is going to Wand of Magic Missile it.
Was this one immune to necrotic damage
I can't remember.
in your previous engagements? Oh, okay.
I've slept since then. And then so that's 13 force damage, and then
Got
she's
it.
going to move 1, 2.
Alright, after Valine comes No Name.
Alright. I don't have my symbiotic anymore, but I will. So I'll move here, which is 2. I'm going to Chill Touch, which starts with a C in alphabetic order. Chill Touch. .22 hit.
.22 is a hit. 12 necrotic damage. The thing resists it, so it does take 6.
Okay. And now that I don't have my symbiotic up anymore, I'm going to move somewhere right there.
I would double check the symbiotic. I'm not sure if I read this right
Only
or not.
10 minutes.
Okay, so do the 10 hit points go away at the end of 10?
Yeah,
Everything
I
does?
think all goes away after 10, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Well, I still have the halo. It does its normal damage,
damage,
right? It
yeah.
doesn't do double damage, yeah.
Tony, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to scoot 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all I can go. And I will the life drain from the spawns, that would that go away on a lesser restoration effect?
The life drain from the spawns.
It says until long rest or
Yeah, not until you get a long rest in.
Okay, that's fine. I will simply dodge.
Dodging. Awesome. Put the wrench icon on for dodging.
The what icon?
It looks like a wrench. Also, you'll note the icons, and if you hover over them, give their names too. And they're in alphabetical order.
Oh, because if you can dodge a wrench.
If you can dodge a wrench, you're good.
That's
Dawson, your
pretty
turn.
Okay, I'll shoot it with a firebolt. Then I will Misty Step out
Behind
of the
it.
damn way.
Behind it.
I don't think that's a great strategy. I
Come on,
don't
Dave,
love
play
that.
up a little bit.
How about there?
And the firebolt was a 15. Let's see, 15 does not hit it. Alright, the vampire emits a horrendous rolling cackle which echoes through the ice caverns. It's bone chilling. Every one of you must make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw or become frightened for a minute. You can repeat the save at the end of your turn.
Add an aura if you're nearby.
Yeah, so that'd be Pruin and the skeleton. Skeleton might be immune to fright, I'm not positive. So if you do the token icons, fright one is like a heart with a jagged tear through the middle of it. It's like right below the healing potion. So make sure you roll for Valine. Yeah, you got it. Good. The DC on that frightful cackle Frightful Cackle. 15 wisdom save. Oh, and do the wolf too. So we'll click on the wolf and then click on the W12 button. Ooh, nice. Wolf made it. Alright, so it did that as its action. Frightful Cackle, yeah. And it's regenerating. I don't think it took any radiant, right?
Fire damage. Does it regenerate fire damage?
It does.
Well, that's
So
a shit.
10 back. Okay, it's done. Pruin, your turn. You can move diagonally from where you're at, Pruin, if you want to go diagonally northwest.
I am going to move to here. Oh, shoot, I forgot to have the skeleton go after Valine's turn.
You can have him go right after you go.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm going to move to right here, and I'm going to ready an action. Hold on one second. Let me look at something.
So all of you guys
So-
in the room, you're in this like really slippery bowl. So as long as you treat every square in the center of that room as difficult terrain, you won't fall. But if you try and go faster than treating it as difficult terrain, you'll have to make a DC 10 acrobatics check each square you enter or fall prone.
Does it regain hit points because I hit it with the chill touch?
It does not, no.
I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians, okay. And then Skeleton.
Skeleton's going to move there and ready a short sword attack.
Alright, round is over. Valine. So Valine can move closer to it as long as she can't see it, but once she can see it, she has to stop.
That's really bright. You want me to tone that down?
Yeah,
probably.
pick the lightest one you can. Kind of a nice.
I'll have Valine go real fast, and then I'll do that. So I'm going to have Valine move to here and ready a chill touch.
Okay, after Valine, no name.
Like this approach?
Oh, let's do Valine Skeleton. So ready on the Skeleton again.
Oh yeah, Skeleton
Okay,
will ready again.
now no name.
All right, I will take a similar tact.
Now, unfortunately, no name. You can't ready a spell because you're concentrating on the conjure animals,
Okay.
and readying a spell takes concentration.
Can I move here?
Uh huh.
All right, I'll move there.
Okay, after no name, and your wolf just staying back.
Can it move half of its movement closer?
Sure. Yeah, just scan every square as 2 that it moves, and it's safe. Tony, your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Well. I'm actually going to dodge and then ask the skeleton and everyone to start moving back into the room.
You're dodging, okay. Valine and No Name can both make wisdom saves DC 15 to get rid of the fright. And then Dawson, your turn.
Can't even see it. So I'll ready a firebolt if I see it come into sight.
Gotcha. Saving throw. 15 wisdom to get rid of the fright. Still afraid.
Nope.
Vampire gazes at you, Tony, with a sickening pallor, with the flesh dripping off its fangs. DC 15 con save, or you'll become poisoned.
I'm good at that. With my... Okay, is this a...
It is poison effect, so you have advantage, and your aura will make it a 16.
Yep.
Okay. The gods are protecting you. The vampire's done. Pruin, your turn.
Well, Pruin's going to move 1, 2 to there.
Okay.
Because Pruin is tired of him just standing back there doing stuff. And as actually, I'm going to move Let's do this. Let's just do this. What do I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move to there, and as my action, dodge. And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Behind it.
Okay.
And attack with that.
That's a no. It's a miss. It's a miss. Sorry.
Darn. Okay.
All right.
Tony, I would appreciate the order.
Valine, your turn.
You have a chance.
That's you, Josh.
Oh yeah, Valine. Sorry. Valine cannot see it from there, so she can move up to here. If she moved to here, could she move to here because that's when she would see it for the first time? Or
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, but you know what? I don't have enough movement for that because the
You do.
turn.
You do. You were here, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. Move to there and Wand of Magic Missiles it. So that's going to be 13.
Got it. After Valine, the skeleton.
Skeleton will stay right there for now.
No name.
Actually, Skeleton will move back to make room for others.
Okay.
All
Oh, and Valine can make a saving throw then to return. DC 15.
right. So I have a little bit of conflicting information. I thought we were moving
it.
back into the room, so I will take half movement, which is 4 to here.
Okay.
And I will take so you can just go. I'm just moving.
Got it. And then a saving throw when you're done moving.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just didn't get the impression it was going to follow us, so I thought.
No, and I'm also scared too, right? So.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
All right, Tony.
Okay. Can't do too much with movement with my short, tiny little legs, but I'll go 1, 2, 3.
You can move diagonally if you want to the northeast.
Sweet. 4,
As long as the
5.
vertex isn't covered, you can do that.
Great. And then, let's put some hurt on him. First shot, does an 11 hit?
No.
Oof. Second shot.
Yes.
How about a 21? Let's put a second level.
It is undead, obviously. And now it won't be regenerating because of the radiant.
So 8 plus 5 plus 2 plus 7. I don't know what math is. 14 and 8.
22.
22.
Got it.
Okay.
All right. After Tony, Dawson.
6 movement, and I'm ready a firebolt just in case.
All right. Then saving throw. Vampire's turn. All right. It's going to lay in here, vampire form.
First, it's going to take Spiritual Guardians.
Oh, okay. Wisdom saving throw. 16.
That made it.
Takes 6 radiant. Resets it. It's not regenerating. Now it's going to let Pruin have it. 2 attacks. One with its bite, one with its claws.
I'll
Dodging.
protect the one against. Oh, are you dodging?
I am dodging.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so here's the bite with disadvantage. It is a 10. Here's the claws with disadvantage. It's 11. After its turn, Pruin, your turn.
Pruin ducks and dodges. He's going to dodge some more,
Okay.
and Spiritual Guardian as a bonus.
Okay.
Or Spiritual Weapon, rather.
Got it.
But that's only going to be a 16, and we know that misses.
All right. After Pruin, rounds over Valine's turn.
Valine is going. Sorry, I keep forgetting that's me. Valine is going to cast Chill Touch on him, but a 16 misses.
After Valine, no name.
No.
And it'll move back.
Okay.
Oh, Valine's skeleton is still not going to move anywhere.
All right. I want to. I'm feeling ineffective, so I'm gonna move, and I can't take up the same space, so I guess I make it to there. And does anybody need a healing or? All right. I'll wait.
Go ahead, Tony.
Uh, Tony's going to. Oh goodness. Do we think these things could understand common? It's worth finding out. Tony is going to first level command him to sit. With
Oh,
Rob.
nice. Well
Saying,
done.
Nice.
down,
Knoll.
boy.
Wisdom
Been a
saving throw.
bad dog.
Wisdom.
Ah,
It
That's
doesn't
awesome.
sit, unfortunately.
Ah,
Maybe he doesn't
no.
understand common.
That's fine.
Not trained when he's a puppy.
Oh. Gonna grab him by the scruff anyways and just growling
Dawson,
really
your
at his
turn.
face.
And you're muted if you're talking.
Yeah, I'm nudging up, and then I'll try Firebolt. 19 for a massive 6.
That is a hit, even with cover. 6 damage to him. Got it. Then his turn. No regeneration thanks to the radiant damage from the Spirit Guardians. Spirit Guardians hit him again. Fails his save this time. Takes a full 15 radiant, so he won't regenerate. You can see the rage seething in his eyes as he tries to bite Pruin again. Disadvantage on the bite. 12's a miss. Tries to claw Pruin. 14's a miss, and then frustrated moves to there, provoking from Tony and Pruin.
Oh boy. Let's
15
Pruin misses.
a
Tony
21 for a
connects.
second level smite.
Add all that damage up.
So 8, 8, 16, 29.
29.
It is difficult terrain for what that's worth.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goes there. He's done. Pruin, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there, and then action dodge, and then bonus action 1, 2, 3, 4 to actually 4 to there, and Mace Attack.
All right. That hit.
18 for 11.
Then Valine's turn. And the skeleton after her.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
18 hit.
It did.
Okay. So, okay.
Valine's going to just move 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. The skeleton one. Skeleton will stay there.
After that, no name.
All right. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it rough terrain going past my teammates?
It is. And these 2 stair squares are as well.
Okay. And then, so Misty Step is straight line. Obviously,
It's where you can see, yeah. So you could Misty Step basically anywhere along this row. You know, from that point south.
to right about here.
Yep.
So I'll Misty Step to there.
And then you can keep moving after.
Yeah, which is only one more, I think. Is right there. And then I will Chill Touch, just to continue the fun and the non-healing. And bam. Hit! Finally.
8 does 4 to it.
Alright.
Then, Tony, your turn.
All right, let's do. Oh no! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Javelins probably won't do anything, so I'll dash
Dawson, your turn.
up to there.
Firebolt.
Miss. The
Miss.
vampire's turn. Okay, give me some damage
Spirit
there.
Guardian.
Pruin. Its saving throw is a fail. Spirit Guardians pummel the vampire into oblivion. And let's see, when it drops to 0.
Oh, I'm gonna do a reaction for 1 point of damage.
At the start of his turn, okay. Let's see here.
What a waste.
All right. The vampire turns into a cloud of cold frost and begins slowly moving. So it's at 0 hit points right now. And it moves 1, 2, uh, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes to there as a cloud of frosty mist. Doesn't provoke. So you guys can basically follow it to wherever its lair might be. And if you can...
Or its resting spot.
Yeah. So, as you guys follow the mist, it leads you to this passageway. And then from there south. And you come to this chamber here that it goes into, where you see the deathly stench originates from this 10-foot-high cave where a dozen human skulls surround a pillar of ice. A large cavity has been opened in the pillar as if something had burst from inside it. The mist goes up into the cavity and then forms into the knoll again, in stasis, inside the ice pillar. If we have a stake, says Professor Scant, we can put it to an end.
Um,
Well, at least
Got a
paralyze
bunch of
it.
torches.
Oh, I've got crossbow bolts.
Okay.
That would-
So you can whittle one of those into a stake and impale it in there if you want.
yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay. Professor Scant says we won't be able to destroy it unless we can get sunlight onto it. But it won't go anywhere as long as that stake is in its heart.
Well, we could throw him over Fido. Bring him outside.
Well, remember, there's no sunlight outside either.
Ah.
You're in perpetual darkness here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just leave him here until
Okay.
we lift the curse, and then we'll bring him into sunlight.
Got it.
Yeah, well, or we can just wait till tomorrow until Josh takes the sunlight.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Daylight spell. No. Gosh, why don't you think ahead, Josh?
Yeah, I guess I could do that. Do I have that spell?
I don't know. You're a cleric. I just kind of assumed you did things.
I don't know. I don't remember.
He didn't know he could heal
Daylight
himself.
doesn't count as some sunlight, though.
Daylight doesn't.
No.
Correct.
Well, let's just all assume that's why I didn't take it after last time.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right. So you have this vampire in stasis. You have this pillar of ice here. It's in. A dozen human skulls surround the pillar. And where do you want to go next? No treasures here.
Check out this passage up here.
Okay. So that passage up there ends in a icy cave. Entombed in the icy floor of this 20-foot-high cave is the frozen, well-preserved corpse of a frost giant. Scratch marks in the ice suggest a half-hearted attempt to excavate the remains. The claw marks look similar to the kobold's claws, but they gave up after too long. Searching the cave doesn't find any treasure or anything in there, just the corpse of the giant under the ice.
Is it carrying anything? Or?
No, nothing of value
No.
you can see on it.
Okay. I think it's time to go down that chute.
Mm-hmm. Which one? This one over here, or the other one in the tower room?
This one over here.
Are we down the chute, or are we going to try to rush past the?
Oh, right. Yeah, you have two
Doing-
choices.
The giant Chakula. What's the Lovecraft called?
Cthulhu?
Cthulhu. Sorry, Cthulhu.
Well, there are illithids in this region, right? We got hats from them.
Yeah,
And black ones, right?
you encountered a couple of little gnomish illithids.
I think we go down the chute. It just looks like fun.
You cast divination as a ritual and find out if there's anything worth finding out past that thing.
I like that idea. Past the frost aboleth.
Okay, it'll cost you 25 gold. We can take that out of the party treasure if you like.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. You can ask one question specific of a goal, event, activity in the next 7 days. You'll truthfully reply a phrase, rhyme, or nomen. All right.
So, I'm going to ask what lies past the entombed aberration.
A frozen forest and a frozen city.
Ooh, I think we need to go past that.
We do need to go to a frozen city.
The other question I have, though, is whether that's the only way past. But who feels good about a wisdom save?
Bruin does.
I only failed 3, right? Against the
I could
vampire.
dimension door 2 of us past that. And we've got...
We could try to see if we could do that arcane eye, the tour, and send it past it. Was that
Okay,
thing still back
Right.
up here?
Okay. You head back to the chamber that had the arcane eye, and you press the button, but it doesn't work anymore.
You know what? Valine has arcane eye. She'll cast arcane eye.
Okay.
So she'll send the arcane eye past that and scout around.
Okay. All right, this first cave you come to. Every surface of this 20-foot high cave is polished to a mirror finish, such that you're faced with countless distorted reflections, if you were there, of yourself. Okay, you got lots of different ways to go. Which way next?
Let's go to the northeast.
All right, the Northeast Cavern. On the floor in the middle of this 15-foot high cave is an 8-foot cube of smooth, grayish green stone that is free of frost.
Well, that's interesting. Okay, let's. Well, she'll have the arcane eye check it out as much as she can before moving
Okay,
on.
she flies all around it. Yeah, it's 8-foot cube, smooth, polished green stone, nothing around it. It's free of frost all the way around. It's separate from the floor, she's pretty sure.
Interesting.
Mysterious.
Check out this cavern down here.
That cavern down there. There's large pieces of stone jutting from the 20-foot high ceiling of the empty cavern. Make a history check for Valine.
$10.
Okay. She doesn't recognize what the stone might be from or who made it.
The historian doesn't know a lot about history. Okay, so we'll continue on to the west.
Okay. South or west?
Oh, let's do southwest.
South. Okay. Okay, you come into a large cave, and inside this one, you see. So imagine Valine with her eyes closed, just narrating to all of you as you stand around her. A grove of frost-covered trees fills the 50-foot-high cavern, the floor of which is a mixture of earth and ice. By some magic or miracle, the trees are alive, their canopies thick with frosty leaves, their branches bearing purple pears that hang like ornaments. A low wall, broken in several places, threads its way through the grove.
Well, she'll have the arcane eye kind of.
Each tree has around a dozen of these purplish pears in it. The stonework of the wall is similar to the stonework in that other chamber. But she doesn't know the origin thereof. There's multiple passageways out of here. There's a sloping tunnel that ascends steeply. There is.
That out next.
You want to go up that? Okay.
Yep.
Then going up that one. Comes to here. This chamber rises to a height of 40 feet and shaped like an egg. The floor is slightly concave and sinks toward a large hole in the floor that is the upper end of a tunnel. There's a chamber to the northwest and north.
Do north.
North, okay.
Yeah, see if it connects.
Yeah,
My
fine.
suspicion it might connect to the chute, right?
Seems
That is
plausible.
Yep, I think it does. Oh, this room's got a lot going on.
This bulbous cavern has walls as smooth as glass and a ceiling lined with dripping icicles. A wisp of steam rises from a pool. South of the pool is a shallow crater filled with oversized snowballs.
Okay. Check out this up here and confirm that it goes up into that hole.
Does indeed take you back to where you're standing.
Nice.
Awesome.
Brilliant.
Do we want to go ahead and clear out the entire map with the arcane eye before moving down that hole?
I mean, how far can it go?
It's an hour. Oh, that's a good
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, why not? I mean, why not use a scout?
Well, we used to use an owl, but it was
Yeah.
too-
Well, in the past we used a hawk owl, which was even better. But okay. And actually, I just realized I'm the only one who was present for that. That's sad. Okay. Down here. Well, besides Tom, I guess. We'll check out this side passage here.
Okay, and so that side passage you see. The ceiling ranges in height from 10 to 20 feet. Otherwise, it's empty.
Are you telling us this? Are you like explaining this as it goes on?
Valine is, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I am so confused at this point.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I've been trying to trace it on the floor, like draw a little map on the floor, but I think I'm drawing rooms on top of rooms at this juncture.
I know what she's saying because of the connection of our souls.
Oh no.
We are one. What she sees, I see. She'll have the arcane eye go this way.
Sorry, I missed that. Which way?
To the west, on the other side of the pond.
Okay. All right, this chamber. There's a picture there for you can blow up. This enormous cave has glassy walls and a smooth dome ceiling 40 feet overhead. The cavern contains 2 large pools, both of which have steam rising from them. The north pool glows with a red heat, and a large insectoid reptile creature swims circles within it. And by large, I mean huge.
All right, so note to self. Continue to the north.
Okay, that chamber to the north. The ceiling ranges in height from 10 to 20 feet in there, but otherwise it's empty.
I would have swore that the chute would have came out there. So maybe it's more up to the northwest.
Yeah, we'll go to the northwest.
Northwest? Okay.
Or, yeah, northwest.
So
There it
that
goes.
chute comes under the floor, so right here comes under to there.
Hmm.
All right. The eye will float back down and then check out the other chute going to the southwest.
And you get a kind of a suspicious feeling that this is so slippery. You can see the ice kind of glistening with a little bit of moisture, that a person could slide right into that pool if they came sliding down that shaft.
Good thing we did not follow Takali Lee when he went down that shaft. So we'll do the southwest tunnel.
Southwest tunnel. This one here, you mean? Oh.
Yeah.
That one ascends for a little bit and then turns back down and descends. And it goes for a couple hundred feet and continues.
Turn back and then check out this tunnel down here.
Okay. That one descends into another chamber. And that's chamber, let's see what you see in there. All right, you come to a constructed area. So in this one, you see clinging to the 30-foot high ceiling of this cavern is a forest of icicles, some of which have grown to a length of 5 feet or more. Embedded in the south wall is a cylindrical domed building made of seamless black stone and decorated with faintly glowing constellations, giving kind of a dim light out to 15 feet. Rime covered statues of human wizards stand in front of this building, gazing outward from atop 3-foot high stone pedestals. The building and statues are raised by a 5-foot high curved stone platform, enclosed by a low wall with stone steps leading up to it.
That
Does
slope
this
is
look
up
here?
to that, right?
Say again?
That slope goes up. Is that correct? From the pools.
Yeah, you think, yeah.
Does this passage up here go somewhere?
It does. So
Check it out.
that leads to here. Around that corner, you see. Very similar. Same platform. Same icicles all over the ceiling.
Have the eye float above the wall and continue down south.
You can turn to the left or to the right.
Actually, let's have the eye float back and check out the other side. That opening on the other side.
Okay. Valine witnesses dark elves. So when you come to the doorway right here, you see this chamber in which are 3 drow. Much of the building has collapsed, but the front room is intact and also free of ice and frost. The remnants of smashed furnishings suggest that the room once served as a wizard's workshop. Atop a splintered table is a brimstone cube. This is right here. The air around the cube ripples as it seems to be putting out enough dry heat to warm the room. There is a drow mage. He's got sitting on the floor next to him a spider silk satchel. He's wearing a spider-shaped brooch made of obsidian. It's engraved with a house symbol. There's a half-empty bottle of what looks like ruby red wine on the table. And then there's 2, looks like bodyguards almost for the wizard, standing nearby, watching around carefully. One of them seems to kind of glance towards the eye, but just looks right through it.
She'll have the eye dart away before the wizard uses.
Okay.
We'll continue back around to the southeast.
Southeast, okay.
And then continue to the northeast.
She catches a strange bit of movement in this chamber here. One of the icicles on the ceiling moves a little bit.
Ooh. She mentions that to the others.
Yeah, there's a like a piercer made out of ice up there.
Oh no.
Okay, then you're gonna go this way. Is that what you said?
And then to the northeast.
Northeast, okay. This cavern has a 15-foot high ceiling and a smaller dead-end cave at the back of it. Sticking out of the floor at a 60-degree angle is a giant-sized wooden spear, with its obsidian tip pointing upward. The weapon glows with a faint, cold light.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right. Continue down to the southeast.
A long tunnel connects back to the room with the trees in it.
We'll take the first passage that looks like it's going directly south.
South. Okay. The 15-foot high icy cavern is empty except when it eye gets around the corner, it sees huddled together at the west end of the 10-foot-high cave 4 hunched creatures with spiny backs and sharp claws. Each one stares at the eye. They obviously can see it, with a single unblinking eye.
Neat.
Celine has the eye kind of bob a greeting and then beat a hasty retreat.
Okay. One follows it out. Where are you going to go?
Valine's going to go to the left. Is it still following it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They move as fast as it.
Valine's going to lead it to the drow.
Okay. They come to here, then stop following. They just watch
That
it.
would have been brilliant.
They watch it. They watch it down the tunnel, and then after it goes out of sight, go back to their cave.
All right. Then she'll have the eye come back around to check this one out.
All right. A cave winds and zigs and zags through the ice. Goes about 200 feet and keeps going.
What about this one up here?
Back up there.
Dang it.
Back up here.
I'll check out the north one and
20-foot high ceilings and slippery floors, and then the north one. This 15-foot high U-shaped cavern is empty, but as the eye is looking around the cave, it spies in this wall over here kind of a darker place in the ice, and then whatever it is moves. It's like there's a black-robed figure inside the ice, about the size of a man. It doesn't seem to react to the eye, though. It seems like it's just moving of its own. Not because of the eye.
Okay. Well, I think that's all of it.
So each way has got its own challenges.
I say we secure a rope up here and use it to travel down that slide there.
I agree. And then head down to the grove. Check it out.
Okay, so you're going to come with a rope down to here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm proposing.
Okay. All right. Put you guys where you want to be when you're like right about there, heading to the south. And your wolf will be on by now.
Yeah.
So, Tony, right there.
Sure.
What's the LOH stand for?
Lay on hands.
Ah, got it.
I just wanted to push 16 into me.
You can take off your Spirit Guardian's Pruin.
Yeah, I just realized that. Sorry.
Is this pool boiling too?
It's steaming. Wisps of steam rise from it.
Okay.
And also your natural alertness to that fact makes it so you guys aren't surprised as all of a sudden it starts to bubble, and rising up out of it are 2 insectoid creatures. Smaller versions of the one that you saw in the other pool, but nonetheless big. Bigger than horses, these things. You can feel the heat radiating off of them from here as they emerge up out of the water. Everyone roll initiative.
That's not the button that I definitely not going to use.
Okay, Valine is first. And her skeleton.
Valine is going to cast. Sorry, I'm not used to her spells yet. She's going to cast Ray of Sickness on this one here, the top one.
Go for it.
24 for 8 poison.
She hits. The 8 poison hurts it. 14 con save, which it fails, or it's poisoned till the end of your next turn. So it'll be poisoned till the end of her next turn.
Perfect. And then the skeleton is going to move to right here and try to stab it with his short sword.
14 does bite into the thing, doing 7 piercing to it. And the creature touches or hits with a melee weapon takes 4 fire, so the skeleton takes 4 fire. Okay. Then Remoraz's turn. The Remoraz rips into the skeleton with a bite. Disadvantage on the attack because of the poisoning. 12 is a miss. And then
Just barely.
Tony, your turn.
Okay. Tony will move over here and attack him with the flail. First shot. 11.
11 missed.
Okay.
You don't take any damage. You have to actually hit it to take damage.
Haha. Can't take damage.
Good
if I don't
strategy.
hit it, Tom.
No name's turn.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Nice. Okay, deck saves. Boom, boom. 16 and a 14. So
Alright,
the
so
south
one-
one is lit up.
All right. And bonus action, Shillelagh. And I'm gonna move here.
You can't actually do, I think, Shillelagh and Fairy Fire, right? If you do a bonus spell, your only other spell can be a cantrip. Even if your bonus spell was a cantrip.
Say again. I'm sorry.
If you do a bonus action spell, your only other spell you can cast has to be a cantrip, and your other spell that you cast was not a cantrip. So you couldn't do the Shillelagh. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's right.
That is correct.
Okay.
Move up to there. Okay.
Yep.
After no name, Dawson.
All right, I'm going to shatter those two, and let's see if it draws their mom and dad. That should be fun.
Yeah.
Boom.
17 thunder, 16 con save for half. 1, 2. North one made it and took half of 7. 16 is 8. South one took the full 17. Thunder echoes through the caves. Anything else, Dawson?
Just pull back a couple. That's
All right. The fairy fired Remoraz comes out of the icy water to here and attacks Tony with a bite. 21, Tony.
Yeah, that'll hit.
12 piercing and 4 fire.
Oh, I resist fire now.
Nice.
So 14.
Prue, in your turn.
Oh, I've got one right next to me. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Pruin will take a swing with his mace.
Advantage on the fairy fired one.
Critting for 11 plus
2d8.
U8.
Yep.
So
17 total.
so-
Okay, Pruin, you take 9 fire damage for doing that.
Get off my tempies. And I'm done.
After Pruin, the round ends. You see the pool to the west bubbling and steaming a little bit more urgently. Nothing appears this turn, though. Then Valine, your turn. And then Valine's skeleton after that, Josh.
Let's look at a spell. Okay, she's going to Ray of Sickness the fairy fired one.
Okay, advantage on the attack. 21 hit.
For 8.
And con save 14. Oh, it made it.
Made it. Then the skeleton will short sword the fairy fired one.
Hit for 8. And it takes 3 fire. I'll let you do the damage on it.
Will do.
And then the Rimmer has his turn. No longer sick. Attacks the skeleton. Tony, you want to do anything about that?
Yeah, I'll protect it.
Protecting the skeleton from the bite. Disadvantage on the bite. So 15 still a hit. And obliterates the skeleton.
Oh no.
Appreciate you trying that. And Bruin appreciates Valine appreciating you trying.
Tony, your turn.
Okay, let's go on the is that a fairy fired?
It is advantage on that guy.
Hit 17 for 11.
Yeah, 11. Okay, and you take 4 fire.
Aha, 2. And then let's do it again. 24 for another 11.
And you take 10 fire.
5.
After Tony, no name.
Just because I want to hit something, the one that's fairy fired, I'm going to chill touch.
That's a hit.
25.
6 necro. Dawson, your turn.
I don't think my fire spells are going to do much, so I'm going to hit it with another shatter.
Both of them on shatter. Con saves for 2.
Ow.
Both fail that time. Both take 17, killing the fairy fired one. 17 to the other one.
Hold on.
Nice. Pruin, your turn.
Pruin is going to Sacred Flame, because that's not actually fire. The rumor is 13 Radiant, DCE 16.
Made it. Dodged it.
Ah,
At the end of that round, bubbling out of the other pool is a full-grown Remoraz. Adding that to the initiative. Valine's turn.
Valine is going to Chill Touch the one. Well, no, she's going to do another Ray of Sickness.
Hit. For poison. Con save. Bailed it. Sickened. And then it goes to attack Tony with disadvantage with the bite. 16. Good thing you sickened it.
That's called theoretical healing right there.
That's right. Then Mom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dashes over to there. And you can see that Mom's got a reach of 10 feet, Tony and Pruin, so you guys are in danger where you're standing. And Tony, your turn.
Okay. Let's do... let's do attack on the second one. The 24 hit for 4. How about a crit for first level smite?
Okay. 10 plus 15, 25.
Okay.
Anything else, Tony?
No, I won't move because I'm in reach.
No name, your turn.
I want to on Mama Bear, and I know they have a high constitution. I really haven't been effective. I'm a class Blight.
Ooh. Creature you see, except construct undead. 15 con save for half. Oh, you got her full 35 necrotic
points. Okay.
Then Dawson.
All right, we'll have a go at turning Mama into a turtle.
Okay.
Wow.
16 wisdom save to negate.
Let's see how wise that thing is.
No, it's a little turtle now.
Wow.
Ooh, anybody have a bag of holding?
All right. After Dawson, Pruin.
Pruin will Sacred Flame the non-turtle Rimaraz.
Dex save for that one. Failed it.
15 radiant.
Ooh, nice damage.
And then Pruin's going to move up here next to No Name.
Then, at the start of the next round, you see another one coming around the corner, but another small one, though. Add it to the initiative. There we go. And Valine's turn.
Blaine's going to use her last safe charge from Magic Missile on the non-turtle injured Rimaraz for 7-9 damage.
Dropped it. Skeleton's gone. Okay, then we got the turtle Rimaraz. Comes and attacks Tony. Tony just kind of dodges out of the way. Tony, your turn.
I will simply. Is this one coming towards us?
It is.
Cool. I will dodge
And then No Name, your turn.
until it does.
Sure. I have no concentration spells up. I have none of that jazz. So I will summon beast.
What level?
Second.
And what kind of beast?
Land. So a fey armadillo. I don't know.
I'm going to have to add some creatures to this thing.
Yeah, so I'll do it right here on the bones, like within. Yeah.
You should be
Yes,
able to
please.
control him. I'll update his hit points to 30 out of 30. Okay, then he can attack now.
Awesome. Let's see how long he lasts with the residual fire. So 24 for 10.
He hit. Nice. He took 7 fire. I'll let you do his hit points.
Awesome.
Then, after you is Dawson.
Okay, I'm going to go up and I'm going to try and grab the turtle and put it in a bag.
Okay, you got it. Then Pruin.
I'll Sacred Flame the.
Got it.
Yes. 12 radiant.
Got it. And then the Rimaraz. Gonna chew up that wolf with a bite. Missing him. Then the round's over. Valine's turn.
He's going to move to here and is going to try to chill touch.
No, and then Rimaraz's turn. That's the turtle Rimaraz. I'm going to take out initiative. Tony's turn.
Tony will move up and keep on dodging.
Then Dawson's turn.
You may.
I'll dodge. I got nothing to do.
Then Pruin's turn.
Sacred Flame.
I think you may have passed over me.
Oh, I might have. Yeah. Go ahead.
And Velkin. Oh, I'm adding a K.
Villain.
Elaine.
No, Valine goes after me. She did a chill touch.
Oh, okay. So
I
that's
missed.
okay. So then,
Go ahead, No
Just
Name
me.
and Wolf.
yeah, I'm just gonna chill touch. How are you, Tony? For hip, like having problems with my eyes seeing.
I'm totally fine.
Okay,
right now.
so I'll just do chill touch.
Oh, nice. 16 Necro.
All right, and then Wolf.
He hit for 9. He took 11 fire. Then
That's me.
Rimaraz attacks the wolf with a bite. finishes it off. And then closes 1, 2, 3, 4 on Tony, and then Valine's turn.
No, you. Oh yeah, because you got my 7 damage on the Sacred Flame, right?
Yep.
All right. Chill touch. 23 for 5.
Nice. Tony's turn.
Cannot regenerate.
I will continue to
No name's
dodge.
turn.
Right. I will move to here, and then I'll do. Oops, chill touch again.
Hit for 6.
All right.
And then Dawson, dodging.
Yep.
Pruin,
Sacred Flame.
got him.
12 radiant.
Got it. And then its turn. It bites Tony.
I'll do my reaction.
15 misses. Spores 1 point of damage. Con saved. And
Hey, anything counts, right?
Okay, and then between the rest of you, before it goes again, you can take it down. 3 dead Remraz, all Utes, lie dead around the pool, and you have the mother in the bag, so to speak, which you're concentrating on, and she will be that size for an hour.
Let's go throw.
As long as I keep concentrating.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go throw her in the room of those gazers.
in the Nothic room.
Yeah, let's just go throw her in the Nothic room and then drop concentration.
That sounds fun.
I gotta go let my dog in. Be right back.
Actually, let's go down for a break. So let's take a break right now.
Couldn't have been 10. It's
I know.
okay. I'll touch myself for 1.
I touched myself for more than 1. And Valine will. Let me make sure I have another spell slot. Yeah, she'll use her last 3rd level spell slot to get another skeleton.
Does she have any 4th level slots?
She's got 1 left. I'm waiting to use Blight when it matters.
Very nice.
So is your plan to come down to the Grove room on your way to the room with the Nothics?
That is what I'm suggesting.
I have nowhere else to go, so.
All right. So you come to the Grove room, and now you all see what you only heard Valine describe it as she was flying through with her eye. This is a grove of frost-covered trees filling the 50-foot-high cavern, the floor of which is a mixture of earth and ice. And by some magic or miracle, the trees are alive. Their canopies thick with frosty leaves, their branches bearing purple pears that hang like ornaments.
I wonder if this is an illusion. Did you encounter any of this earlier in the caves, or does anything like this ring a bell, or have you guys seen this before?
No, nothing like this at all, actually.
Valine will have the skeleton go up and pick one of the fruits.
Something's watching you. At first, that silent gaze could be chalked up to paranoia or circumstance, but you now scan the frozen grove and you can feel the attention of some being watching you from within the trees. Your eyes carefully drift across the frosty leaves and purple pears until at last you make eye contact with a green-skinned woman whose mane is a cascade of leaves. She steps out from her tree as if she were incorporeal, but you see her footprints in the cold soil below. She greets you in Elvish. Any of you speak Elvish?
Pruin does.
I do as well.
It has been too long since I had company. I am Hathawin, she of the Violet Grove, whose fruits bear magic. Please stay a while and relax. There's no sun left to be shielded from, but my canopy can offer you well-deserved respite.
Does she appear to be trustworthy?
She's green-skinned, female. Her hair is like a cascade of leaves. Oh, I got a picture of her. Let's see. She's here. I don't have a picture. I'll just blow this one up. She's not this big. So there you go. There's a picture of her.
Nothing about her though, like seems to be shifty.
No.
Well, thank you for your offer.
You are welcome. You should try the pears. They're beyond nourishment. They're a source of magic, delicious magic.
Effect do they have on mortals?
Nothing but beneficial, I would venture. Here, she picks one off the tree and hands it to you. Take a bite. You're torn. The tensions of this nymph versus the tensions of your Valine.
Oh yeah, does Valine look jealous?
No, she doesn't care. You sense jealousy in her. You
Yeah.
project your feelings on her, and you think she's jealous. Yeah.
I say, I appreciate the offer, but my heart belongs to another.
Oh well, I understand. Maybe you. You look like a hardy sort. She says to Tony.
I have a strict diet of dog treats. Sorry, Toots.
She pouts a little. Does anyone want a pear?
No. It looks super suspicious, and I know the party needs me for my ineffective chill touch, so I will pass. Anything that's too good to be true, like stocks and lucid motors, is too good to be true, so I'll pass.
I would like a pear.
Oh, thank you so
thank
much.
you.
She hands it to Dawson.
I
Here.
desperately wanted to know what would happen.
Okay, Dawson.
I do too.
The pear is delicious, and roll a d20 for me.
Three. That's got to be good, right?
This charm that you have now allows you to cast the Vicious Mockery cantrip. As an action, once you use it 3 times, the charm will vanish.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that is delicious.
Anyone else want to give it a try?
Valine will
Roll d20 for Valine.
try one, and then as soon as Valine does it, Pruin
Pruin will.
hurries up and does it too.
All right, Valine also gets the charm of Vicious Mockery. Pruin, go ahead. Pruin, you get the charm of Cure Wounds. This charm allows you to cast the Cure Wounds spell at 3rd level as an action. No components required. Your spellcasting ability for the charm is Wisdom. Once used, the charm vanishes from you.
Nice.
So I will take a bite, knowing that I will roll that number that will make instant death.
Yeah.
Right?
So how does your bite? It's like the spores go on it. It starts just rotting.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I just hold it in my hand.
Yeah.
And it wilts in my. It's like remember Mork and Mindy, how he used to drink with his finger. It's kind of a similar thing. I just hold the pear in my hand and it dissolves.
All right, roll d20.
Here we go. 8.
Charm of Invisibility.
Oh,
This charm allows you to cast the invisibility spell as an action. No components required. Once used 3 times, it vanishes from you.
awesome! So it's just I look like gaseous form, but I'm invisible. This spores around me.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, you should stay a while and catch up. What are you doing here?
You don't have very long. We need to throw a turtle into a cave.
What cave?
Oh, the one to the south with the one-eyed creature.
Be careful. There's one-eyed beings lurking there. You know, they were once men who lingered too long in the distant city beyond. Their minds are forever bent, and it is flesh they crave, but they are fond of secrets and riddles too.
What else do you know about
when
these
it's
caves?
turtle, not a turtle.
Well, there were some dark-skinned elves that came and went She points down this passage over here. They went that way last, but they went to the city this way before. The one-eyed beings followed them out of the city.
Oh, so they weren't there before.
No, I think they're waiting to ambush the drow.
Did the drow stay friendly?
No, I stayed hidden from them. I didn't suspect they would be kind to me.
They get a bad rap.
Well, I'd like to rest, but we gotta get that skeleton to pitch the turtle into the cave down there.
Yeah.
Because I can't concentrate for that much longer.
Yeah, the skeleton's going to throw the turtle into the cave.
She says, "You can't leave. You can't. You have to stay. There's nothing but death beyond here. My grove is the last sanctuary in this frozen abyss." But skeleton trudges on ahead, gets ready to throw the thing in. Go ahead and take up your spots where you want to be when he does that. I don't suspect these Nothics are going to last long versus this Remoraz. And then they're going to have one mad Remoraz after that. And you guys might want to start taking pot shots at everything, so everyone can roll initiative. Let me roll for the Remoraz, the Nothics. This is awesome.
I think this may have been my best D&D idea ever.
It can't get better. This is like 200 IQ stealing the hornet's nest, right?
Okay. The Nothic. What can he do? He's got that. He's got that. He's like, holy cow. Get the hell out of Dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Provoking when he does that. The Remoraz gets a 16 to hit, which is a hit. Doing 52 piercing and fire damage to the Nothic. And the Nothic is destroyed. Boy. Okay, Dawson, your turn.
There's nothing I can do until...
Dodging?
Yeah.
Okay, no name, your turn.
Alright, so I'm going to just chill touch.
Fire away.
Still hasn't moved all night. 25.
Ooh, yeah, you thread the needle through that narrow cave to hit the big Remoraz beyond, do an 11 necrotic to it. Then move where you want. Then Valine's turn. And then her skeleton's turn.
Valine will... Let's see. Can she move through these walls or over the walls or whatnot?
Is she standing right where she's at?
She was right here, and I was waiting to see if she can get to there.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
They're low walls.
Okay.
And there's an opening right where she went through, so she's good.
All right. And then so she'll go here and chill touch the Remoraz.
Okay.
It's only going to be a 13, though. And then she's going to go back over here. And then her the skeleton is going to move down one. No, wait. Oh, wait, that's a 10-foot reach. So skeleton's going to move down one and stab it.
He hit.
23.
You see the tip of his short sword go into the thing, and then there's a blowback of heat so intense you can feel it from where you're standing. Doing only 8 fire damage to the skeleton. They survived it. Down to 5. Pruin, your turn.
Pruin is going to kind of do the same thing, move up to here, and Sacred Flame the Remoraz.
Yeah, that thing does move fast.
All 3 radiant.
3 radiant. Got it. Then Tony.
Tony's just gonna kind of observe
Dodging.
and dodge.
Then Nothic. He's getting out of here. Oh, but the skeleton got in the way. God damn it. 1, 2, 3. Oops, where'd I go? 2, 3. Shit, another. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dash into there.
With the
Remoraz's
skeleton
turn.
got a opportunity
Yes,
attack.
he does. Swing away for him. Short sword attack on the Nothic. Hit for
22 for
6 piercing. Then the Remoraz goes. Let's see. It will bite the skeleton. 61 points of piercing and fire damage. Finishes off the skeleton. You don't want that thing to get out of there alive, I'll tell you that. Nothing's turn.
Do you have another polymorph? Because there's some drow we can go through this.
Oh god, that Nothic, it's going to disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go to there. Next Nothic will disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and get to there. Dawson, your turn.
All right, looking through that gap or the low thing, I am going to firebolt one of the Nothics.
Okay.
That
the bolt flies
looks like a
high.
big fat miss.
No name, your turn.
So should I try to polymorph this back into a box turtle? Or
Finish off 2 of those Nothics first.
I just feel like that
Give
thing.
it a little time.
All right. So I'm gonna once again create a spectral hand out of nothing in thin air and touch our friend the Remoraz. 19 hit.
Yeah.
All right.
7 more necrotic.
And I will move this time because I don't like being in line of sight. So
Valine, your turn.
over there.
The Dryad feel about what's happening right now.
Oh yeah, what's she doing? She's you can tell very nervous and backpedaling a little bit.
Smart.
Valine's turn.
Sorry, I was focused on the Dryad. Oh my god, what is happening to me? So sorry. Okay, Valine is going to just try to chill touch the Remoraz.
Okay.
20 for 4.
20 is a hit for 4. Prune, your turn.
Sacred Flame. For 2.
Oh no. The Rimmers can't dodge nothing though. Tony, your turn.
Eventually.
We'll dodge some more.
Okay. Nothic's turn. Nothic goes around the corner. And then Remoraz. You see the fear in the two Nothic's eyes as the Remoraz comes snaking out of the tunnel. It's got disadvantage because it's kind of constrained at this point, but it's biting the closest Nothic. So it's only a 22 to hit for 33 points of piercing and fire damage, and grapples the thing in its maw. Then
Hey, get another round.
then Nothic's turn. Okay, the northeast one's going to disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's done. Then the one in the grapple. Piercing fire plus grapple and restrain, wind grapple, and no bite other. Okay, so that Nothic is restrained in the grapple. It is going to try and break out. Let me look up Remoraz's real quick. Feels like there should be something happening from the heat. Bite. Grapple ends. Restraint. Can't bite another target. Touches. Okay. He tries to break out then with a dexterity check. And he struggles and does not make it. And that's it for his turn. Dryad, her eyes are wide. She calls up an entangle spell, trying to restrain the Remoraz where it's at. It's a 20-foot square. So she'll do it here. So that area is entangled. Let's see. Difficult terrain. Creature in area. Wind cast. Restrain. 14 strength save negate. Let's see if the thing restrain. It actually restrains it for a little bit. So that thing is restrained inside the entangling vines, granting advantage on attacks against it. Dryad is done. That's concentration for her. Round is over. Dawson, your turn.
Do we see that other Nothic?
No, it dashed around the corner and went out of sight.
We still see the one that disengaged, though, right? That's still standing right there.
Yeah, you see one out there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna firebolt that guy.
I've got an idea. It's a horrible idea, but I'm going to try it on my turn. I'm really excited about it.
17's a hit. 10 fire damage to that guy. Okay. And then No Name, your turn.
Yeah, I'm just going to chill touch. I'm going to
Advantage on the attack on the Remoraz.
hold this polymorph on just in case.
Oh, yeah, we've got some more time.
25's a hit for 12 points necro to it. And then Beline's turn.
Chill touch.
17's a hit for 2 points necro. And then Pruin's turn.
Pruin's going to move over here, and he is going to cast Command on that Nothic.
Oh, nice. In what language?
That's a very good point. Shoot, maybe I shouldn't do that, because I don't think Nothics, these things, they even have a mouth. Well, I'll do it. Well, but they said they used to be humans. I'm going to do it in common.
They do have a mouth, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do it in common.
Okay.
And so it's a 16 wisdom save, if he understands.
Wisdom.
Oh,
Look at that.
that sucks.
What else, Prune?
I was going to have him approach. So he was between us.
Oh, man. What else, Prune?
No, that's, I'll be back over here. That's it.
Okay, there you go. You're standing just to the west of Lean, right? Prune?
Yes, I am.
Got it. Making sure you're still connected. Tony, your turn.
I'm going to continue to dodge.
All right. Oh, let's see if this Nothic made his strength check. It doesn't matter. He's already restrained inside the grip of the thing. Okay. Then... So Dawson, as you're looking towards this guy, you catch the gaze of the other one, having come out back from the cavern, is looking at you now. Make a charisma deception check. You need to beat a 14. You do. You can feel this thing probing you for secrets, magical or otherwise. And that's it for its turn. Remoraz's turn. It's going to swallow that Nothic whole. Let's see here. Bite attack, if hit, deal damage, and swallow grapple in. Okay, bite. So the Nothic goes down its gullet, and it's restrained in the entangle. The roots and everything are burning up as soon as they wrap around it, but your Dryad friend keeps calling more and more up, and it can't escape, I don't think, unless it actually does an action. So it's done. Then Nothic's turn. The other Nothic moves forward stealthily to here and tries to gaze at Dawson. Make another Charisma Deception check, Dawson. This time you need a 16.
Nope. Coming.
Ooh,
Nope.
okay. So it learns one fact or secret about you. You can fill what that might be in. Now that it's got that, it starts moving away. Then Dryad, she's concentrating on keeping the entangle going. And then she casts nothing. She's done. She's just going to concentrate on that and dodge. Rounds over. Dawson, your turn.
Okay, I'll try and firebolt the one that plucked the secret from my brain.
You hit it. So to get it, you're going to have to move here maybe, and then you can just see it through the foliage.
Fair enough.
19's a hit for 16 fire to it. It screeches, glares at you. Finish your move where you want, Dawson. No name, your turn.
I'm gonna move here. Or maybe here. Chill touch. Is that with advantage?
17, you get advantage because it's restrained, yeah, so 17 is a hit for 10.
Alright,
And then Valine.
I'll move back.
Vleem's going to do the same thing. Chill touch.
9's a miss. Prune.
Prune will Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. I think it can't make a dex save if it's restrained. Condition. Restrain. Disadvantage on dex saves. Okay. Got him. For 14 radiant.
Radiant.
And then Tony.
Johnny's gonna start making his way over towards Dawson, and then he'll dash to get there.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay. Then this Nothic moves up here to see Tony. Tries to steal a secret from you, Tony. Make a Charisma Deception check.
Okay.
Got to be a 22.
Ooh.
Okay, so it steals a secret out of your head, Dawson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moves to there. It's done. The Remoraz is going to try and break out of the entangle, which it easily does. That's its action. It's difficult terrain in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it for its movement. No longer restrained. And then the other Nothic. Tony, you can sense it kind of looking through the trees towards you, but it looks and sees the Remoraz coming and runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the Dryad's turn. She will cast a new Entangle spell to try and hold it at bay. Let me make sure how many can she do. She can do Entangle 3 times per day. I'm going to try and put Entangle around it. There. Strength save for that thing. This time it ignores the Entangle. And she'll just drop it right away so it doesn't hurt you guys. And then rounds over in Dawson, your turn.
No name, are you gonna take care of that?
I'm gonna try to,
Feature?
yeah.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna dodge.
Dawson's dodging, no name, your turn.
Alright, move here so I have line of sight. And let's hope this works. I think there's a token for it. Yep.
Polymorph 15 wisdom save. Here goes. Got him.
Good. A box turtle again.
Shrink down, little turtle. We'll stay in rounds here in case you guys leave chasing those Nothics. Anything else, no name?
That's it.
Beline, your turn.
She can't see them from
You
there.
can just see that one north one.
Okay, then she's going to chill touch it. 15 for 7.
That's a miss. And then Pruin.
He'll Sacred Flame the north one.
Dex save. Dodged it. And then Tony.
Let's move up and dodge.
Then Nothic's turn.
Go throw the turtle down here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Running Remraz doing nothing. Nothic's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then Dryad's doing nothing. And then Dawson, your turn.
I think we're gonna let him go. So nothing.
Okay. And then I assume you guys are letting him go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now what?
So is one of the bodies still here of the whatever we're calling these, the Neoliths?
The Nothics?
Nothics?
Yeah. Well, it swallowed one of them. The other one, it ripped to shreds.
Mm-hmm.
Or burned to a cinder.
Is there anything that I can animate?
Let's check and see if it's a humanoid. It's an aberration, unfortunately.
Okay.
And you have to have humanoid for that power, right?
Well, this was just going to straight up... This was going to be a spell. This is going to be animate dead instead of my fungal infestation.
Oh, okay.
So...
What does animate dead need? Bones, corpse of medium humanoid. It's not a humanoid, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
the
no.
Dryad be a humanoid? No, just kidding. No. Do you guys want to go search this chamber while... you guys want to search this chamber?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, the chamber the Nothics were in, they did not leave any treasure behind.
Okay.
You guys want to go through the Rimmeraz at the Drow?
Yeah, but let's... I mean, I don't want you guys to go in there and get hurt, so... The only way... So we have to go through that piercer room, though, to get to the Drow?
Mm-hmm. Unless you go a long way around. You can go a long way around.
Yeah, so... What I recommend is we go the long way around, goes back into that room that actually has bones in it. I'll animate one of those, right? That can carry the turtle. Does that sound...
Sure.
Like a working thing?
Sure. Alright. Oops.
So, I will expend another second level. No.
Third level for animate.
Third level, yeah. Go one left. So probably this bones right here.
There we go. Got a skeleton for you over there.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going to try and rappel down into here and then attack the drow, right?
Yes.
Okay.
With our Trojan horse.
Now, you're going to kind of be in... you can have a rope there so that you can try and climb back up, but it won't be rapid going. So just be cautious there. So set up you guys where you want to be when you're going to let the skeleton take the Rimmeraz.
I think I'm always trying to be right behind Tony.
Did the Dryad come with us?
No. Sorry. In fact, as you guys were leaving...
She attacked us.
I wouldn't go that far.
We tell her that we'll be back. That we're just.
She's like, no! Shouts the Dryad, her sudden outburst enough to make you flinch. You can't leave, you won't! With a sylvan word and a manic gesture, a wave of calm washes over you, Pruin. Your mind and heart fight against this tide of enthralling magic, but you're not good at fighting enthralling magic. There's a small voice that insists there's no harm in staying here for a little while longer, that the grove will provide all the nourishment and respite you'll need. Make a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
I have advantage because of my overwhelming infatuation with Berlin.
And you're also in Tony's aura. Yeah, no, you ignore it.
Where Valen goes, I go.
That's right. The dryad sobs as you leave her behind. All right.
Was Valin a PC at one point?
No.
Or was always been NPC?
Yeah, always an NPC.
Yeah, I got madness, and that was this source of my infatuation. And I haven't cured. We decided not to pay to cure the madness.
Seems to be paying off.
All right.
It really hacked off some of our former players when I healed her before healing anybody else on a big fight.
All right, when you get to the bottom of the slide,
roleplaying.
she's not with you anymore, so I'll take her out of the room here and put you guys where you want to be when you first arrive.
All right. So I think I'm one square behind Tony, wherever Tony ends up.
Were we setting up for the drows, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You just came down the bottom of this chute, basically. You're going to try and get the Remoraz to... You just got to the bottom, so you're way back here. Way back up there.
Okay, my bad.
No one ahead of Tony, basically. And the skeleton's got the Remoraz in a bag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. There we go. Well, unfortunately, the drow are pretty alert, so they hear you guys coming down, and
We could try to parlay with him first.
Yeah, they might.
you
Might
know
be
they're
good
there,
guys.
though, so there's no surprise either way. You guys got an oral initiative. As one levels his crossbow and readies to pull the trigger, and the other one starts casting a spell. So everyone roll initiative, please.
Well, now I don't feel bad about throwing a turtle at him.
Unless it's dispel magic on the turtle.
Hey, does Dawson have Mage Hand? Couldn't he just like float it over there and drop it?
That would be funny. Everyone rolled? Okay. First one to act then is Dawson. Two drow. Dawson standing behind these statues, but you can see him there. And you're muted if you're talking.
Yeah, I'm pondering here.
The mage hand was not a bad idea. But
Fireball in the doorway?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
All
do.
right. Here comes the deck saves. Boom, boom. Made it, failed it, and then deck save. Made it. So 15 fire to the drow mage. 15 fire to the top drow. And 30 fire to the bottom. Oh, they have... No, they don't. Plus 30. Okay. Alright, Dawson, after you, move where you like. Valine, your turn.
Well, I actually really do like the idea of Mage Hand. Let's see, what's my range here?
30 feet
Not
on
that
a mage hand.
far.
And right now, the skeleton's holding the Remoraz bag.
Like, could my Mage Hand take take the bag from
It's
the
an
skeleton?
action to control, dismiss, manipulate an object, open a door, container, stow, retrieve an item from an open container. So it'd be an action to grab it. It's not rapid. Mage hands aren't.
Oh, so it would be an action to cast the Mage Hand, and then I have to do another action to pick it up.
Yeah, just to grab it's an action.
All right, well,
We could do a Gurzoni delivery parcel. I'll just book it on in and out.
Anything else? Okay, Valine, you
No, if it would take 2 actions to do that instead of just one,
Mhm.
won't do that. Instead, she's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, and is going to try to chill touch the northern guy.
Okay.
$25 for 13.
That's a hit. Okay, then Pruin, your turn.
Pruin will move 1, 2, 3 to there, and will Sacred Flame the same guy.
Dex save. He dodged it.
He made it.
Drow's turn. Alright. The Northern Drow does a Fairy Fire on the top group. So every one of you guys up there is going to have to make a DC 12 Dex save or become Fairy Fired. And Tony's given a +3 bonus to all of you. DC 12.
Ha!
DC 12 Dex saves. Tony made it. Skeleton. No name is lit up. Skeleton, no name. Gonna roll for your skeleton. Skeleton
need
not
a-
lit up. And Dawson.
We need to get that damn Rimraz over there for no
I
name
know.
damage.
Dawson, you're good. Okay. Then the Drow's going to shoot at no name with the crossbow. It's too far. Dun, 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 dun. One, two, three, four, five. So he'll shoot at no name, but it won't be with any advantage or disadvantage. So no name, a 16 misses you. Drow's done. Tony, your turn.
I'm going to take the turtle from the skeleton,
Okay.
and is the door fireball down now, or is
There's no
Dawson
door.
not
That's
done?
like little stairs up to this platform's about 5 feet above the rest of the place.
Okay.
And this little flight of steps that lead up to it.
Okay. So let's move then. 1, 2, 3, 4, dash 5, 6, 7. Gently. Oh no, not the skeleton. Gently drop the turtle here. Kind of give it like a little kick towards him, spinning it around like a little top.
So you started right there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so grabbing the turtle is a free interaction,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can move to there, and you still use your action to do something else with the turtle.
You should try to throw
But if you
the
dash, you can't do anything else with the turtle.
I can't drop.
You
Is
can,
that-
you can drop it, not gently.
Okay. Ooh.
You should if you're
You can
back.
throw it over.
Yeah, if you're back there, can you try to throw the
Yeah,
turtle
you can
back
huck it in the
here?
back there.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's
All right.
let's launch the turtle and I'll throw it as high as possible to see if fall damage I can.
Right.
Does it do splash damage?
Anything else, Tony?
I'm gonna like tilt my head and say, "The Gurzoni send their regards," and
Yeah.
dash backwards.
This is my
Okay.
favorite.
No name. Your
Sure,
turn. The Rimraz will start in combat next round on its initiative.
So, was it the northern one or the southern one that took a shot at me?
The southern one.
Okay. I will then chill touch that chap.
That
19.
is a miss with his cover.
Okay.
Tony's all done.
And then I'll run. What's the movement on my skeleton?
Your skeleton speed of 30, so 6 squares.
1, 2. So here,
Mm-hmm.
I don't do the diagonals very well. I'm still learning. So then that's me. That's the end of me.
He could dash and get up in there if you wanted him to, or he could stay there and
I'm
dodge.
gonna let it get busy, and then next turn I'll go in.
All right. No name's done. Yeah, the Rimraz. Initiative roll. Big 11. Dawson, your turn.
All right, I'm running out of spells, so it's this against the nearest drow. 17 for
That's a
fat,
miss.
2 points of damage.
That's a miss. You ignore cover, though, don't you? I'm still a miss. Valine, your turn.
All right, Valine's going to chill touch the Rumoraz. 22 for 13.
22 hit, 13 damage. Got it.
Pruin
And then
will Sacred Flame the Rumoraz.
dex save. Got him. For 11. Okay.
I just want to think of what this Rumoraz is like.
How enraged this thing is. All right. Drow to the north of the Remoraz. He could multi-attack with his short swords. He could Fairy Fire. He's going to speed of 30. Disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And then the other drow is going to disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And then Tony, your turn.
Okay. Let's meet up with that drow. 1, 2, 3, 4. And lay some flails on him. First one is an 11 hit.
No.
Second one. How about a 13?
No.
Okay, inching our way up there, boys.
The Remoraz doing unspeakable things to that drow mage. You hear just a briefest of screams, and then a sizzling, burning flesh smell. And
the awesomeness.
Very, very disappointed in these bodyguards, by the way.
then you see, like some sort of like the form of a body go down the gullet of the Remoraz as it turns its head back towards you all. No name, your turn.
All right. I shall. What should we do? I'll chill touch this one that shot this one that's to the west here. I'll chill touch him. All right, and 14 misses.
Yep. Skeleton.
Oh, and then he'll attack. I'm sure he'll hit. Wait, my skeleton has a short bow?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he'll just do a short sword though.
16 missed.
Wow.
Rounds over Dawson, your turn.
Right, firebolt 1 to the west.
16
Yes.
missed. Valine's turn.
Oh, what is Valine going to do? Valine is going to let me look and see what this one does. She's going to try to cast Hold Person on this one right here.
All right. Wisdom saving throw. She got it. It is held. Concentration for her. And then Pruin's turn.
She'll move. So, paralyzed. So he's going to move up to here and hit him with the mace.
Any hit will be a crit.
Okay. So that'll be
19's a hit.
Plus, oh yeah, 19 for 11 plus 2d8 for the Divine Smite. No, that sucks.
14.
Anyway.
Got it.
And then as a bonus action, he's going to cast, let me make sure I have a second level spell slot left. I do. Spiritual Weapon. which will also take a swing at the same drow.
Oh,
And that's
nice
a
shot.
Nice.
16.
16 force to it. Okay, after Pruin. The drow by Tony and the skeleton is going to disengage. 1, 2, 3,
No.
4, 5, 6. Move to there. And then the other drow is going to make another saving throw. Wisdom. Still held. Then Tony, your turn.
Okay. We're gonna move 1, 2, and we're gonna say freeze, mister, as I cast hold person on him.
Hold person, nice. Wisdom save for him.
Mm-hmm.
He made it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Ignores your spell. He's been getting hit a couple times. I need a couple con saves here for. Oh, okay. Your fairy fire is gone. No name.
Oh, perfect.
Because he lost
And
concentration
then
on
I'll
it.
finish my move right there.
Then Tony's done. Remoraz's turn. Okay. 1 through 3, it goes after the held drow. Yep. It snakes over the wall, comes to here, bites at the drow. You can feel the heat as the thing engulfs the drow, does 50 points of damage, sucks it down its gullet. The drow is gone. Alright, Remoraz is done. No name, your turn.
Shoot. So we've been laying into this thing, and it's really still. All right. Second level. Does everybody agree that we need to drop the Rimmeraz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do we have any more polymorphs?
No.
I have one more.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
Are there more? I don't
What
remember
about-
seeing any other enemies to go throw it at, though.
There's
I
the
don't think
piercer.
there are any more easy, obvious targets for it.
Do polymorph it, go leave it in the chamber with Tequili, and then just leave.
Okay, no name, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast third level, my last third level, and conjure animals.
Got it.
2 more dire wolves.
Okay, drag those out there. Do you know how to drag those out? Go to
I'm
the
sh-
journal, just do a search for wolf. And then you're going to look in the familiars / summon / other thing, whatever it says. And roll 20 is going kind of slow. Direwolf. Direwolf. Throw those where you want them, and it's their turn.
All right. So is he down off the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. So down there.
Okay, have them both attack.
Yep. All right, guys. You go first, and you do a good job. All right.
12 missed.
Yep. And then you're gonna do a good job too.
12 missed.
12. Did that 12 miss as well?
That one did too. Rounds over. Dawson, your turn.
I moved over there. Let's firebolt the surviving drow.
12's a miss.
Still miss.
Valine,
These
your
guys are armored.
Aline's going to move to here, and she's going to cast Blight on the Rimmeraz.
All right. Con save. Got it. 36 necrotic. Then Pruin.
Pruin's going to disengage.
And then the drow.
Oh, no, but bonus action, spiritual weapon on the Rimmeraz. 25 for 8.
25 is a hit. 8. And then Drow's turn. Drow's going to go ahead and provoke Tony.
I'll take it.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Okay, let's go last or one more first level.
8 and 26. 34.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, that was painful. 1,
Freeze.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then, Tony, your turn.
All right.
Kirsten didn't drop down on him. That would have been really funny.
Yep.
Let's see. Do I have any?
Tony, looking up, you see movement up there, and more than
Yeah.
one of them.
More than one?
Yep.
Where could he be going? All the way. There. Let's do it. I'm greedy. 1, 2, 3. Do I see him?
Yeah, you see him.
All right. Last spell, I will command him to approach.
Okay. In what language?
Hold on. I speak Elvish.
Then Elvish it is, right?
Yep.
14 wisdom save. Creature you see, wisdom. Boom. Got him. He will be approaching Remoraz's turn. Remoraz is going to take the wolf to the east, biting it, killing it. And then No Name, your turn.
All right, so chill touch. Does a 9 hit?
No. Wolf's turn.
Oh, come on, Wolf. Does a
Crit.
25 hit?
Yeah, 14 points of damage. And the wolf takes 5 fire. I'll let you take the 5 fire off the wolf.
All right.
And then Dawson, your turn.
Okay, Nelson, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take that. 18, that probably hits for 13.
18 is exactly what you needed, and 13 finishes him. And then, all done, Dawson?
I'm done.
Okay, then Valine's turn.
All right, let me just. Blaine's going to do Ray of Sickness at 2nd level on the Remoraz.
Go ahead. 19 hit. 10
And that's
damage.
going to be, I guess.
Just enough. The Remoraz perishes. We're staying in rounds here. Anything else, Valine?
Valine will move. Oh, because of the piercers?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move to there.
Pruin, your turn. Tony, your turn.
Pruin will dash.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, he can move this 20 feet.
All right. Pruin, your turn. Or Tony, your turn.
Tony will dodge.
Dodging? Okay. At initiative count 11, but not beating you guys. A piercer moves over your head, Tony, and drops on you.
Yay.
Missing.
Oh no, that's a lot.
Yeah. And you
it's a
see
lot of
another one moving up
damage.
there. But it dashes to get there. Then you see
Does it take
another
half
one
the
moving up
piercing
here.
damage it would have taken?
Yeah.
Since
It
missed?
moves to here, drops on Dawson. Missing. It would have done, so it took 15. And once they're on the ground, though, they're not much of a threat.
It would have only taken 16 piercing damage. Because half of that's cold.
Right.
So 8
10,
damage.
14, half of 14 is 7, so.
Or
Plus 8. Okay, so those two are on the ground. I'll put them like slightly off a square if they're on the ground. There we go. And then this one dashes to there.
Whoa.
Those are all closing in on you guys. And then you see up on the platform, one falls onto the body of the drow and starts sucking its insides out. And so it's on the ground. And that's it. No name your turn.
So, can I walk over to where the drow was knocked down by my creature and infest it? Just seems like you have to be within 10 feet when it dies. Seems very limiting.
Yeah, it's a reaction. Dies
What
within
a
10 feet.
stupid thing. I'm
Yeah.
going to write wizards. We'll talk about this later. Right, so I'm going to go aid my compatriots.
Go for it.
7. I can make it that far. Do I have line of sight on the one right here?
Yeah.
I'll do chill touch. 14 hit.
No.
Okay.
And
And
wolf.
then my wolf will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it has 30. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
we
make
can
it this
actually
far.
we can actually come out of combat now because you guys can all get away from these things
Oh, okay.
and then safely deal with them.
Yeah.
Because they only move at a speed of 5. So you guys back out of that room. They start crawling back up to the ceiling. You shoot a bunch of them down, and
Laugh.
you can search what the drow had going on. They had 28. There's a small brimstone cube on the table, and there is, in the spider silk satchel, that itself is worth 25 gold. It's also got a spell book in it, Ilsbeck's spell book, a spider-shaped brooch made of obsidian engraved with the symbol of House Dalambra, and a half-empty bottle of Elverquist. There's the spell book for Ilsbeck. So you gather that stuff from the drow, and then you can check out that spear room if you want before you move on. Actually, we can wrap it up here, and you guys can explore those last rooms before you step into the city. But let me just describe what you find. So you'll search the last rooms. We'll take care of that when we start next time we play. You can gain a level, and you should be 9th level next time we play.
Woohoo.
That tunnel out of the Grove room goes for like a mile through the ice. And finally, it opens into a vast grotto enclosed by gleaming ice. Consigned to this frozen sepulchre is a fantastic city sculpted by ancient magic and illuminated in a haunting green and purple light. The city is slightly tilted, its spires leaning away from you as though recoiling from your presence. You stand atop a causeway of frost-covered ice that stretches toward the city like the dead, frozen tongue of some hideous behemoth out of whose mouth you've just stepped. Let me put you in a map here real quick. So that would be this map. So if I zoom in here, this is the city that you see.
Whoa.
And then zooming out, here's a larger map of the city. Right here.
Oh.
You guys arrive from the Caves of Hunger right over here. Into the frozen city of Yithrin. And that's the next time we play.